Hey guys, how many times have you bought a CBD product at a gas station or liquor store, only to find out it was complete trash? There's so many CBD products on the market now, it's hard to tell snake oil from CBD oil. Let me tell you about Canary CBD. These guys are super legit. All their products are 100% traceable, naturally vegan, gluten-free, have zero pesticides, grown and manufactured right here in the USA, baby. They have all of their lab certificates available on their website and via a QR code on all their products. Not only is Canary transparent and legit as fuck, their shit is tasty. Check out their website at www.canarycbd.com. That's CANARICBD.com. Use code BADETIQUETTE15 for 15% off your first order. Again, that's CANARICBD.com. You can follow on Instagram and Facebook at CBD Canary or Twitter at Canary CBD.
Is it some devil that crawls inside of you?
It might be really.
So windy.
It might go really well.
So what happened with your car, Jack?
Oh, I got it back. The battery's kind of fucked up, but
Talk into where that is.
yeah, the battery's a little fucked up.
Oh.
The battery's a little fucked up. Is that code for my fucking brother stole it?
Battery fucked up.
And well, I found the car. It was at the Chevron gas station.
So we passed?
No, I don't think we went down H. We went down O and went around. You know, if we just went down H, we probably would have seen it in the gas station over there. Anyways, I found it over there, and the battery was dead. So I charged it and all of that. It took a minute for the battery to turn back on, but I turned the battery back on or whatever, and it turned over, and I drove it home.
Wow. Well, glad you got it back. So you fucking had your car stolen, like what, 2-3 years to the day that you got in that car accident with Joel?
Oh, yeah, that's kind of a good point. That was
kind of crazy.
That was 4 years ago.
4 years ago to the day.
That was Saturday.
Almost
Friday,
to the
Saturday,
day.
whatever.
Almost to the day.
I've only had that car
Bye,
for
Andrew.
like 3 years. See you later, Andrew.
You only had that car how long?
I've had that car 3 years.
3 years? Damn. What kind of car is it?
It's a Honda Civic 08.
Oh wait, it's an 08?
Yeah, not an
It's a
SI.
coupe, huh?
It's whatever. Yeah, it's a two-door.
So that's the year is 08, 2008? Dude, I swear, I think I see you everywhere because everyone who drives a fucking 08 Civic has bumper stickers and like a broken window and like...
Oh, yeah.
He says, oh.
That car has much more than a broken window. Oxidizing paint. Yeah, you know what? I see the same year, the same car I drive every day when I go to work.
Yeah? Yeah, I think it's you when I drive when you're going up the 246.
Yeah, they have some vegan stickers on the back.
Oh, yeah, that's not you. I watched you eat a squirrel live.
That sounds like a horror movie title.
I
watched you eat a squirrel.
That's a horrible horror. 3.
That poor car. You know, I only paid $3,200 for that car.
Wow.
And I got it 140,000 miles.
It's a Honda Civic. It'll go for another 100,000.
Yeah, dude, I see those cars, same mileage as my car, better condition, but they go for the same price.
Yeah, no, they like Hondas and Toyotas really hold a fucking resale value, don't they?
Yeah.
They hold a good value because I can sell mine for way more than I bought it for.
Cars are good. A 4Runner pulled my shit out when I crashed on Harris Grade that one time.
Nice. Really? Whose was it?
Some random dude.
Some random 4Runner?
You don't know about that story?
I don't think I do. You got some wild.
I was going to go see what's her name, and I was on Harris Grade. And it was kind of wet.
Oh,
and the fucking radio wasn't working. It was stuck on this loud ass station that was driving me crazy. So I was trying to fucking fix it, go back to Oxcord.
Yeah.
And there's like one of those first turns where it's like 15 miles an hour all of a sudden, and you can go 45, and I was going 45.
You can go 45.
I'm doing the speed limit. I'm not doing anything reckless, but I'm trying to fix the radio too. And then the fucking those turns came, and I was like, oh, and I braked. And that's why I like did a 360 and then just roll off the road. And I was like at an angle. Like I remember getting out of my car and it was like
You were hanging off. You were all Jurassic
shit.
Park hanging out of it.
And then all these fucking teenagers showed up with their trucks, whatever. They had like some truck meet. Everybody, there was like a line of cars parked on Harris Grade right there on that first turn. You remember that, Andrew? Yeah, dude. I called you like, oh fuck, Andrew, what am I gonna do?
Dude,
AAA.
they pulled it out?
Yeah, okay, no.
They had a
I was
cable?
trying to
What
get one of those
happened?
truck dudes to pull it, and they were just giving me so much shit.
Oh, what a bunch of assholes.
Yeah, and I
they were
was
like,
like,
get a truck, faggot.
yeah, they wouldn't pull me out. I was like, dude, you got a nice ass Silverado. You're not gonna pull me out right now? And they're like, no, it's gonna hurt my truck.
Yeah,
I was
what
like,
a- yeah.
fuck? Yeah, someone with the same truck you are there.
Yeah.
It's
It's a truck. It's
yeah,
a truck.
It's a truck, yeah.
It's a truck in third world countries.
He started pulling up all slow. It's like, hey, dude, could you please help me? Everybody already left. They just abandoned me. They're like,
Oh,
all right.
man.
Well, this dude's fucked.
Forerunners for the fucking win.
Yeah, dude, pull me out. No problem.
Of course he did. What a
I tried to give that
badass.
dude like $50 too. When I take it, he was a nice
Aw,
ass dude.
I would have taken your money and you're my best friend.
I think you were well. That was 2019. So yeah, I think you were. Did you have you had a different Forerunner, right?
No, I've had the same one for years.
You've had the same car. I've always had the same car too. 3.5 years.
And this is my third car.
This is your third car. Yeah. So yeah, didn't you have another Forerunner?
No,
Just that one?
just this sexy beast.
Oh, maybe I'm tripping. I thought you had two.
I had a Subaru Outback lesbian mobile. I mean Legacy, sorry. Legacy Outback.
That wasn't
Lesbian
a Forerunner?
Outback. That's what they should call it.
The lesbian
Subaru
Outback?
lesbian Outback.
The Subaru lesbian Outback.
Because it's a Legacy Outback, but only lesbians drive them apparently. Which makes sense. I do love eating pussy.
So do lesbians.
Exactly my fucking point. Damn, dude. What happened? So your fucking car got stolen the other night?
Oh yeah.
Last night?
This morning.
This morning, technically. So last night, but like early in the morning.
Yeah.
What
like 4 in
happened?
the morning.
You came home from the... Did you drive?
Well, I was hopping around in my car. I woke up Andrew, I guess. Anyway, yeah, I was hopping around like 2 in the morning, went to bed, and my brother came in my room, started taking fucking weed, and I got pissed, and I kicked him out. I was yelling at him. I guess in that time he took my car key. And then some other tweakers and him came back and took it. And they killed the battery in it, and they were worried they blew the head gasket.
They should be worried about
the
that.
shit out of my car, driving around super fucking fast.
What a bunch of assholes. Andrew, you okay?
That's what they were doing?
Yeah, that's why he thought he blew the head gasket.
Why did he take your car?
Him and some other tweakers took it.
Because they're fucking tweakers. There's no logic behind their actions.
And I was very upset.
When?
Like a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
When I got robbed the fucking.
I don't know how you guys are so calm about this. If I, like, Kylie's car got broken into and a bunch of shit was stolen, and I don't even know who those people are, and I could kill them on sight. You know what I mean? Like, you know who the people who did it, and I don't know how you're smiling right now.
Hey man, we live in the ghetto. Like Santiago's van got stolen a couple weeks ago. They found it in Santa Barbara. He had all his tools and everything in it. It got completely empty. Just the van ditched.
Dude,
Andrew got hella robbed one time. That was bad.
What
That's
happened?
before I lived here.
Oh.
That's why back when I was living in David Grandma's laundry room.
Oh my god.
Remember that?
I don't miss that laundry room. It's so hard to like speak. Excuse me. It's so hard to like speak in a laundry room. It's like the like floral detergent or like whatever it is. Dude, I love the fucking weed whacker going right when we're doing a podcast. Real fucking great timing. Who does landscaping at fucking 5 on a Sunday?
I know quite a few people.
Well, you must know this fucker. Can you tell him to shut the hell up?
It was that dude that was parked in the back with that truck.
Ugh, damn it. A working class man.
They've been doing a lot around here. It was kind of funny. What?
Is that air compressor?
Oh yeah. I'm borrowing that to do some shit.
You borrowed this?
Yeah.
You have an air compressor? It's like a portal. Can I like fill my tires up with it right now? Really?
Yeah, dude.
Like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no,
I
you
could
know
go.
what's funny?
Wait, I have low tires. Can we go fill them up?
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm dead serious. When we're done with this, Kylie went to like 4 fucking gas
Didn't
stations.
they say it?
Oh,
in
yeah,
Southside?
every gas station in the city of Lompoc has no air.
Not even Lompoc, but fucking Los Alamos and Buellton. All the fucking. Oh, that's a nice new panel you got. I just noticed that.
This is 200 amp.
Wow. Very
Dude,
cool.
no, it's got so many fucking switches or whatever. Dude, that thing is huge.
Pull it up. Let me see. I want to see.
Yeah.
I don't know anything. I don't know enough yet, but I know enough to know. Yeah, cool.
Oh, I've got 1, 2,
Dude, look how many different spaces he's got there.
I still got 11 free slot tickets.
Fuck yeah. Very cool. Did Edison or PG&E already come and
everything? And
Oh,
get it all?
yes, the city came and checked it out. If
Yeah.
that's what you're asking.
Yeah. Is that who does it? Yeah. Oh, is that who the power is here? Okay.
Dude, yeah.
I don't work here, so I don't know.
I remember that electrician was waiting here for like 5 fucking hours for the city of Lompoc to come inspect his work before he left.
Wow,
You remember that?
they got here pretty quick then.
Yeah, no, I felt so bad for him. He was just standing there. Oh man, I would have been pissed. Because he did all the work, finished everything,
Yeah,
finished the
fucking
job.
Andrew should be mad. He had to pay him for all 5 hours. He was
No, I
standing
don't
there
think
doing
he
nothing.
did. I think it was right. It was just
No, it was just a beat.
yeah. So it's all paid one price. That dude's
okay.
sitting there doing absolutely nothing.
Oh, okay. I don't know anything about.
That dude was pretty cool. I think he quit smoking cigarettes too. I worked with him out in Nukiyama doing an olive oil refinery.
Speaking of smoking, dude, please take the like whatever's left of this. I don't smoke it enough. It's a puff bar. I only do it once in a while, like in the truck. And there it is. See, now you got a good pull off it. But I noticed I get incredible headaches when I'm like done, like when I don't smoke it the next day. Because I'll do it like once a week or twice a week. And I'll have like huge fucking headaches.
That makes sense. It's a stimulant. Stimulants usually do that, headache-wise or.
I'm like always on fucking caffeine and like all kinds of things. So I was just like, why would it hurt? Why would it even bother me? And I used to chew nicotine gum, as everyone found out in the last episode years ago. It's not out yet, but once this one's out, everyone who had listened to it will know. Kylie caught me. She went to my truck or something and found like an old sticker or an old wrapper for like a nicotine gum. God,
this?
yeah, exactly. And I was just like, jeez, how the fuck do I still have? I couldn't even believe I still had that.
I'm surprised you didn't pin it on me. That's usually what people do.
That would have been a great idea. Son of a bit.
Oh man.
I feel like I used to do that all the time.
Yeah, no, everybody does.
No, it smells like weed in here because Nate was in here. I wasn't smoking.
Oh, yeah, people do that a lot.
Yeah, I wonder how lovely this podcast is with a fucking weed whacker in the background.
Well, I mean,
how long does it take you to whack some weeds? Jesus.
I don't know. If it's the house I'm thinking of, they got a lot of weeds.
They got a lot of weeds.
I was thinking over. I was like, I wonder how much they would pay me to do this shit real quick.
Right?
Hey, but it's a Sunday. I don't know. Sometimes I like to work on Sundays that way. Like, you're ready for Monday. It's kind of like not like a lot of responsibility work.
It makes Monday come easier.
Yeah,
because you're like, I already got the hard part out of the way, which was doing hard work. Yeah,
I don't have to worry about like the stress and everything because I did it stress free, and now the next day I have stress. But
that's kind of how I feel doing this podcast right now. It's like I'm getting this out of the way. Like not out of the way, like you're not something that's in the way, but I'm getting this taken care of, so I have this week's podcast and next week's podcast release like already set up,
Yeah.
That's good, It fucking is pretty awesome. So this is probably the first time I've seen you and you're not wearing any of the clothes I've given you.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, don't tell Andrew, but I think these might be his pants.
Nah, I don't think he cares. You see the shit he wears? He's not worried about style.
Actually, you know what? We have kind of a feud going on because both of us are running low on clothes here. We don't know where the fuck half of our clothes have gone, but
should I drop a new bag off of my old clothes?
I will. Wow, give me some time because I'm moving here.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get all my shit together.
Yeah. I don't know if I talked about it on the episode with Brett. I didn't.
Yeah, I listened to that episode.
Oh, okay. Because we were talking about it before, but the 2 episodes ago, I literally spent all the time before, during the breaks, and after with Brett talking about fucking getting you into the apartment and getting you a spot. Because I was like, there's no one who works as hard, has the money, and deserves a decent living condition than the dude who lives in the 10x10 shed behind Andrew's house.
Yeah, I'm glad you were in it the 10x10.
Yeah, it's the 10x10. It's
I've lived here for fucking 5
I can't
6
believe
years.
how many nights we've spent just like dicking around, no homo, in this place. Who knew you could rearrange a 10x10 room so many times?
Yeah, dude. Every once in a while I get bored. I'm just like, you know what? Fuck this. This is going here now. This is going there. Moving this over here, over there.
Every time I open this dungeon door, I'm like, well, honestly, it looks worse than ever. But
hey.
Well, it does.
Hey, it's pretty easy for a 10x10 to get messy when you're living outside.
No, I'm just saying there's spray paint all over the walls. There's a mattress on the ground. That is the most disgusting pillow I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, yeah. Blue really ruined that pillow.
Blue, that dog's been dead for 2 years. What are you talking about?
He's been dead for a year.
Okay, well, still. It's felt like 2 because COVID.
I do need to get a new pillow.
I can't believe that dog died of COVID.
Nah, he died of cancer.
But they still count it as a COVID death, right?
Might as well.
Yeah. What's the when you get into that spot with Brett, assuming it works out? Let me know what you need if you need anything. I'd love to fucking help you out, and I'd love to just give you my old clothes and shit.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I'm going through a gear crisis right now myself. I walked into the coffee shop with a cowboy hat on today. You know what I mean? Like, I'm wearing fucking Ariat work boots and.
Oh, you got some wear and tear on those. I love seeing shoes with some wear and tear.
Well, I didn't
hate
put the
seeing
wear.
nice shit.
Here's the thing. I agree. I love something that's broken in, but I didn't break these in myself. These are Jake Halber's. Halber?
Oh, I mean,
Jake the Snake, Rattlesnake Jake. You know,
Okay,
you know who it is.
It just, I don't know, when shit's like fucked up, it like shows some character, shows some history, shows some like past.
Exactly. Looks like I can kick someone's ass in these.
So sometimes like when my hands are all fucked up, it's kind of nice because like all of the scars in my hands and blah blah say like, oh, I remember this, that, I did this and this.
I know. I love that too because like there's two very distinct scars on my hand.
Yeah, I see that shit.
Yeah. Where and I go, well, that's two jobs I should have never taken.
Yeah.
They're both from working hands. Got them scars on there. And now, interestingly enough, I don't really have one from like the job I have now yet. Thankfully, knock on wood. But my watch is giving me like acne where the dial is because I'll like move my hand up. So the watch dial, which is funny because I had a great podcast with my friend JP Paz, who I worked with at Starbucks in Oceanside.
Okay.
He used to work for Nixon and still is like, tight with the Nixon people, has, probably 3,000 watches. Are you fucking kidding me with this fucking... I hope it's like people can't hear it because it's just ruining the podcast otherwise.
I mean, if this episode's ruined, oh no! I didn't say anything I shouldn't have yet. All right?
That's not even the problem. It's that.
That's not the problem.
Yeah, it's called the say shit you probably shouldn't.
Hey, shut the fuck up!
Great, now I'm gonna get a fucking power
Dude,
tool thrown at my head.
You hear that? Oh, I kind of feel bad now. I didn't think he was gonna hear me.
I don't know how I heard you over that thing.
I can be pretty loud. Dude,
you can be.
My voice is louder.
I heard you
louder
outside
than my drum set.
Well,
we did it.
Your drum set can yell?
Well, no,
it didn't work, Nate. He went back to it.
But a drum cymbal is about 120 decibels. And then a gunshot's about 140.
Yeah.
After 120, every decibel over that is twice as loud. So 121 is 2 times as loud as 120. And then
really?
Yeah. 110 is...
I'm going to fact check that when I'm listening back to this. I don't know if that's true.
I love decibels. Decibels are... I love that whole
You
science.
mean decimals? Because the drug dealing?
Decibels.
Oh, okay.
dB.
All right. Whatever you say. Yeah. So...
Because I have a lot of hearing problems, so... I frequently read about that all.
I love decibels. I have a lot of hearing problems.
Do you know, if you're drinking or smoking cigarettes around loud noises, it will cause twice as much damage.
So the only time I've ever been around loud noises has caused worse damage?
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, you got some hearing fucked up shit too. Like, have you ever had like really loud ringing in one ear all of a sudden, like?
Yeah, of course,
and then it slowly goes away.
Of course.
That's like that's like when your ears like die. That's when a hair dies. You know those little hairs in your ear, or whatever, that help you hear.
Yeah.
I forget what they're called, but that's that shit dying.
You know what I do is I got one of those like pimple popper instruments, and I stick that in my ear, and I get all the wax out.
Yeah,
I get like insane amounts of wax out.
Yeah, me too.
It's crazy. Like my good ear, believe it or not, the one I can actually like sleep on no problem, has the most wax.
Oh, like you're like that?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, there might be some science to that actually.
There's definitely science to that. I just don't know what it is.
I love some of my favorite Dallas moments are always like I don't know, you just like start to like shake. Yes, I know. Yes,
start shaking.
Yeah, like I don't know.
my Parkinson's comes out. Yeah.
I think Brett was there when you were like tripping balls on acid that one time, or 25i.
Yeah, dude, I knew we were going to talk about this too. I was driving here and I was like, I bet we'll bring up the 25i versus acid.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I don't do that shit anymore because I've had way too many panic attacks and just terrible times. Bad trips are the worst. That is literally torture. And it doesn't stop. You're just stuck with it for 8 hours, fucking 12 hours sometimes.
That's so weird. You know what? I've had way worse, like, emotional and, like, cognitive experiences on edibles, the marijuana, you know, than I have any psychedelic.
I've gotten pretty fucked up from some edibles. Me and Zach were making edibles once, and we had just.
And now he steals your car.
No, it was his brother.
Oh, his brother. R.I.P. Zach. Respect.
Yeah.
Another anniversary just passed of that.
Zach was cool. He taught me everything I know about weed, pretty much growing weed, making shit out of weed.
Yeah.
Allegedly dabs.
Weed whacking.
Yeah, weed whacking. Dude, no. Me and him. Me and him took apart a weed whacker one time. That's hilarious.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
you really took apart a weed whacker?
I was so high for that, and I did not want to do it, but he needed my help, like another person, and me and him were doing that for like 2 fucking hours. That was terrible.
That sounds fucking horrible. I don't even like listening to one next door, let alone taking one apart.
It's all built by machines. It's a pain in the ass to redo, but we fixed that shit for a couple days. And then he didn't want to do it again. I
saw something cool on TikTok where they replaced the wire that cuts everything with zip ties. They just put zip ties in there, and you just zip tie it around the little nut, whatever, and you just use that to weed whack.
My boss has a chainsaw weed whacker. That could take some big
chainsaw weed whacker?
It's got a chainsaw blade pretty much. It's like
turn that microphone around. Yeah.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah, that shit will cut through anything except we broke it hitting some rocks though.
It won't cut through rocks.
My boss was in Hawaii with his girlfriend or whatever, and that's when I got pulled over by CHP too. That was bad.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, my boss. I called him from Hawaii. And he was like, "Huh?" And I could hear people talking. He's like at the beach chilling.
There's like luau music and shit in the background.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh no!"
You're like, "Hey man."
The work truck. It wasn't registered. No insurance. It's got a lot of issues. There's on the trailer, like there's some shit on the back. I forget what it's called right now, but it's supposed to keep the rocks from skipping, like or blah blah blah. Like the trailers skip them back at you, behind you. It's
a
some
back
of
plate.
that shit. And the ball wasn't tight on the trailer to truck, and so the trailer kind of moved. And I was noticing that before it did, and I was like, I'll tighten it when I get back. Nothing's gonna happen. And that's when CHP was doing a lot in that the solvent area and everything. Because I saw a drunk driver just swerve and hit a truck. That was bad. Just that dude died instantly. The truck it got fucked up a little bit. That dude was just shaken up, like no problem. That was a heavy ass duty truck. Just swerved right into him.
That's crazy. So the drunk driver died?
Yeah, instantly.
Oh, that sucks. I mean, it sucks. Anyone die. I just mean like. I don't know where I was going with that. It sucks to anyone. It sucks that he was drunk driving and
8 in the morning too. What the fuck? That dude was mucho borracho. I think he was coming back from the casino.
Oh yeah, that's right.
CHP was coming. I was like, oh shit, I gotta go stop and see what's going on over here. Fuck. Not that I didn't want to have to deal with it, but it's like fuck. I don't want to have to go like see someone dead, dying out on the road, like blah blah blah. But CHP was like there already, so I was like, oh okay. I just turned around. It's like, oh,
like we're good. Yeah, we're fine.
Oh, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, they were because of that shit. They were like patrolling more, and they went to the place where we pick up rocks and everything, and they were talking about vehicles like my
by Nielsen's there.
Yeah. Buell Fat Rock. They were over there talking about trucks like my boss's. So yeah, when I was pulling up, he noticed that the ball wasn't loose, and he came out and started looking at it and everything. I was like, oh fuck. And he just told me, hey, go park over there, call your boss, tell him to bring a wrench. And I paid for the rocks and everything. My boss pays with checks. I got a bunch of checks.
Oh, really?
And he saw my boss's name on the check. I think he knew my boss. And he came back and he was like, so when's Frank coming? I was like, oh, he's coming soon. And I didn't tell him he was in Hawaii.
Yeah, he's coming in about a week or two.
And then he's like, yeah, I was like, you know Frank? And he's like, yeah, I know Frank.
Oh, that's funny.
And he gave me a bunch of tickets. And he's like, next time I see you driving this truck, I'm giving all the tickets to you. And it's like, oh fuck. Give him all my boss. He had my boss's information too. Like he knew.
That's small world. That's why I was like, that sucks about the drunk driver, because the chances of us knowing or our bosses knowing them, or you know, do we have the same phone? That's crazy.
Yeah, we do. I think except mine's cracked.
Well, mine's except mine's a cracked. I have the crack phone. Well, your camera, you have a working camera lens. Mine is busted. I had to replace that myself, and then the replacement's busted.
Yeah, I hear that they don't last as long. Dude, getting cement in your camera is the worst.
I know, dude. All of your pictures look like they were cemented into.
Oh yeah, from like
social media.
2019 to like almost 2020. Because we were doing some cement work, and I dropped my phone in the cement, and I didn't even notice for a minute.
I dropped my phone in the shitter the other day, dude. Like literally, it landed on like the beach of the shit.
Oh,
It was the toilet at my house, but it fell like on like the right before the water, like where you pee when you want it to be quiet, and it was just like sitting there with a bunch of shit, and I was just like. I guess this is lucky because it's not submerged and covered in poop,
fair enough.
but it's still touching the pissy shit water. Isn't that funny?
Yeah,
Just like, I was just like, are you fucking like? I was thankful that it didn't get any worse, but also it's still pretty bad. It's not cement. Everything still works, but I don't know.
Yeah, I've never.
I was expecting pink eye for another week or two.
Fuck. Yeah, I mean, I've had some pretty shitty encounters, but I've never dropped my phone in some shit. I've dropped my phone in the toilet for sure. Yeah. And I put it in rice and worked the next day.
You know, I had to fish Kylie's phone out of a porta potty at the flower festival once.
Oh, fucking shit!
That was the worst thing I've ever put my hand in.
Have you?
That wasn't human.
Have you been hiding from work in a porta potty yet?
No.
Oh, I do that.
Well, see, I am super.
Mijo! I'm just crouching down, trying to make myself like no shadow in the porta potty. I'm always smoking there too, so I'm like, bitchy, why don't I see the smoke?
That's fucking. Well, I'm very lucky and fortunate enough to be in a position where I, one, like my job, two, there's no porta potties around, three, I don't have like a reason to hide.
I don't know. I'm the dumbass white kid working with hardworking Hispanics. I don't know. There's something they do to each other. They're always like, he's not working. It's like some little game. It's like it's some bullshit macho shit. You know what I mean? Like,
you're the whipping stick. You're the newest person. You're the youngest.
No, I've actually been there. I've worked for my boss for about 4 years. I've seen a lot of people come and go. But
yeah.
Nico and Javier, they're cousins. They've been there for a while.
Yeah. Maybe not want to say their names.
I've worked with a lot of Javiers.
Okay, I totally get it. But you were telling me some stuff earlier that you definitely probably couldn't say about him on the podcast.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Javier,
so maybe don't say that.
Javier. He's been having so many problems. Oh man,
I don't even want to ask. I don't even want to know.
That poor Javier. He broke his neck in a car accident. He was going to work and have you ever seen the gas powered pole saws? Like
yeah.
He had one strapped to, he had a little tiny Toyota and he had it strapped on a little ladder rack going like up.
Yeah.
And it wasn't tied really well because he was trying to hurry and get to work. And it started moving and he saw in the back when he was going down that hill, like you're coming from Lompoc and you're almost to Buellton.
Yeah.
And he started looking in the back and his brakes were really bad in his rotors. And he went off and he tried to overcompensate and he just rolled.
Jesus, just roll.
And he broke his neck, wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Really bad. Yeah, got stitches in his head. Came back to work like a week later.
See, that's how Mexicans really are.
No, dude, yeah, and if you're not doing that shit, they give you shit.
If you don't come back to work in a week, broken neck, you're a pussy.
It's like old World War II stories of people getting wounded and escaping from the hospital, coming back.
That's crazy.
And if
I've heard some great fucking stories like that.
It's the same kind of shit.
Just legendary Ernest Hemingway type shit.
Yeah. If you stay at the hospital waiting for your wound, everybody gives you shit. Like
that's funny.
You didn't come back. He came back.
I know. You know what? It's so funny. This scar right here on my thumb. I was looking at that the other day while I was at work because I cut my pinky open and it was bleeding and I just wrapped some electrical tape.
Oh, that's great.
It's one of the best things
seriously.
for wounds. I used to use electrical tape before I worked for an electrician. You know what I mean? So, fucking sorry for all the burps. I'm just having this like fantastic energy drink. Just very carbonated, very. I don't even know what the fuck, but I was looking at my stitches and my scar and I was like, damn. I'm fucking such a little pussy because I have a bottle opener. Do you want a bottle? Okay. You're too manly. You used a fucking lighter.
Some of the things you learn when you work with Hispanics, how to take a nap anywhere and how to open a beer with anything.
Oh, Modelo specifically or just any beer?
I mean, once you learn like the technique, you can open it on anything.
Yeah, okay.
I've literally, I can open up here on anything almost.
That Modelo looks so good. Honestly, when you almost handed me one, I wouldn't break edge. I wouldn't ruin sober October for a Modelo though.
You can have a.
It's the 10th.
Is it?
It's the 10th. It's not even mid. It's not even mid yet. Yeah, it's the 10th. You said it down. Oh, jeez. Anyways, when I cut my thumb open right here, I fainted.
No, I almost fainted with it. Like the first time I did it, like any landscaping or any kind of work, I was like 16 working with this one dude, and I was helping him during the summer. And me and him were like using grinders, cutting stone to fit, and like getting the puzzle all fit. And he looked up and he turned you hear the grinder going off. He's like, oh, well, that doesn't look good. His finger was fucking hanging off. And I was like, oh, and he was trying to have me super glue it back on. Like,
He's trying to have you super glue his finger
and I was like
back
shaking and doing it. And he was like, well, I mean, maybe I should just do it myself. And I was
Oh
like,
my
no.
God, dude.
Me and him, we finished like work in the day, and then he went to the hospital, got sewn back. I guess he cut it off before.
So he was like, it's my trick finger.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. Dude, there's a certain, you know what I've noticed? Because I was looking at it. I was looking at my little stitch here, my little area, where I was like, damn, I can't believe I fainted for that because I just cut my pinky open pretty similarly, not as deep. I didn't need stitches, but I was like, I just taped it up and kept working.
Yeah.
I went to jujitsu with it taped up and just like, was strangling 16-year-old kids. Fucking, I think there's just like, you go through enough as a person where you're like, I ain't got time to bleed, that, like fucking Jesse Ventura's character in Predator. You're bleeding. I ain't got time to bleed. And just like that, just fucking.
Yeah.
That's what life becomes. I don't have time to bleed.
No.
I notice like I only cry when I watch movies now.
Oh, yeah. I only cry at 5 a.m. when I'm having to go to work. Dude, it's been getting so cold. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm a fucking skinny ass dude, and the cold kills me.
I know. Well, I guarantee the way you drink, you'll put on some weight by the time you're my age, anyways.
I have fucking like what's it called? Like love handles.
Love handles?
I fucking have a 6-pack pretty much.
I know you literally have. You're the only person I know who has a 6-pack that I don't have to see on fucking Instagram every other day.
Well, maybe that can change.
I mean, honestly, that could.
Every day, yeah. Oh, you know what?
You know what I was thinking though too? It's getting cold. You were complaining about not getting a haircut, and I didn't get a haircut yesterday after all.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, I was supposed to fucking get one. Anyways, I think you should. It looks cool. It looks good. I think because and your beard, I think you should just let them grow out.
Yeah, maybe, but my hair, it's very untamely, probably more untamely than me, and really just like.
No, it literally looks fine. If you just get like a little comb or a little brush or something, you can just take care of it. Like not even do the bare minimum, which is what I do. I keep it up in a hat all day while I'm at work.
No, yeah, that's what I've been wearing a lot of hats. I never really wear hats, but now I have.
Literally, man. Also, it's so funny that you're TikTok famous now.
Well, yeah, kind of.
TikTok. Okay, literally.
On your account.
I don't care, but no one knows who. I'm the guy who sounds like Seth Rogen. I'm not the fucking person who's allergic to flowers. Allergic to orchids.
I'm allergic to pollen. Right?
Pollen. Dude, that was so good. I can't believe it. Fucking. Dude, how many views is it at now?
It's like
You're gonna knock your beer over. Other side. How much is it?
2.2.
2.2 million views in 4 days.
Yeah, man, I hope like at the end of the year we go to some like award ceremony or something.
Yeah, silliest video to go viral. You know what's one of the things I love about it? It's so pure, so innocent. I can show it to my grandmother. I showed it to my mother-in-law. Like you know what I mean? It just. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm really sorry for the burps. I know, guys. I'm trying to keep a wrap on things.
Me. I can't believe it's you.
It's
bad
all
etiquette.
It's all the carbonation, man.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. But honestly, dude, yeah.
I'm so happy. That's what viral. All the videos of me doing crazy shit and blah blah blah, and that's what. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, just
thank you, universe. That one.
Yeah, none of the like chainsaw breaking shit, throwing dead animals around. Fucking no beer bottle. But hey, Andrew, your zipper's down. He pulled it down further. What a spaz.
Hey, Andrew, you remember when your old weed dealer robbed us?
Yeah, that's where I got the the jigsaw that you mistaken for your dad's scroll saw.
Oh.
You don't know what a scroll saw is?
No, my dad keeps giving me random ass tools that I don't even give a fuck about. I have like a.
Hey, I will take
Yeah,
them.
his name was
I'll-
Mike Rasmussen.
Oh yeah, didn't he get arrested in Santa Barbara for like pissing on cops and shit?
How do you get to the point of pissing on cops?
So that dude was like shooting up at his feet. Like he was showing us one time, like his toes were turning black, or he was shooting up heroin and shit in his toes. It was bad.
That's fucking gnarly.
He had great deals on weed though.
Yeah, he probably was too fucking high to realize that he was getting ripped off for weed, and then he like came to one day and he's like, "Fuck, I gotta rob Andrew. God damn it."
Nah, I mean there's a whole reason that happened. But yeah, oh, I remember that crossbow. That crossbow was cool. Did you sell that shit?
Sold everything.
Oh man, oh,
I had to
yeah.
recoup my losses.
That dude was on probation. He had Andrew holding a bunch of shit for him, and Andrew let him
No.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that dude came and robbed Andrew one day.
I floated in the money for a QP, and
Yeah.
then he spent that on heroin, and then I'm like, well, I either need my money or my QP, and then he like pawned a bunch of shit to get more money for more heroin.
The fuck is a QP? A quarter pipe?
Yeah, a quarter pound.
Quarter pound. Oh, see, I it's sober October for me right now, so I
And so
can't
it
even
just all
pretend to know what it is.
And then so I ended up getting like a crossbow, like a drill. I still use to this day.
Dude, a bunch
That's
of paintball
nice.
guns, dude. You get those
all
chainsaws
those
too?
paintball guns.
Yeah.
I think I got more than the 450 of the that I gave him.
Good,
But
good
dude,
for
I
him.
can't believe that dude got away with it too. Even when we called the cops and everything, that he had cameras too. And that dude walked in Andrew's room with a laundry basket with a blanket over it.
Yeah.
Walked in.
Oh, that's
took
genius.
A bunch of
That's
shit
clever.
And walked out. Said, "I was doing some laundry."
Laundry, yeah, that's very clever.
Dude, yeah. And then he got picked up for that shit in Santa Barbara because he was he was shoplifting at a store in Santa Barbara. Like
Back when they used to stop shoplifters, yeah.
He was like, it was like a sports equipment store, and then he was like stealing a bunch of shit, and the cops came, and he was like pissing on them and shit. They went back to his house, a bunch of Andrew's shit too in this house, but there's no evidence like leaking it back. But we saw a picture, like, oh fuck, that's the PS4.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You saw the picture of the evidence? You're like, son of a bitch, that's my fucking
yeah.
GameCube! GameCube, I'm old.
Because I left Andrew's house like 20, 30 minutes after that. That's before I lived here.
Damn, so
Yeah,
it could have been you.
Some history, I don't know if you remember, but Andrew used to be my weed dealer.
Oh, yeah.
And now I live with me.
Damn, isn't that beautiful?
I've known Andrew for like 9 years now.
Damn, that's crazy.
Lived here for 5, 6.
Damn, end of an era coming to a close here.
Yeah, no.
I've I gotta be honest with you, most of the time I spent here I was just being the sober good one. Anyways. As usual. Sorry.
Oh, Mr. Bad Etiquette, but yeah, I'm always the sober one.
Which isn't totally true. I used to get fucked up.
The other night you were I think that was last week.
Probably a couple weeks ago now. It's the 10th.
Oh, now it's my turn.
Oh, at least a week ago. A week and a half ago. What? Where were we? We were at the...
It wasn't the yearbook show, was it?
Yeah, it was yearbook show, right? Was I drinking? I might have been sober by then.
Yeah, it was the yearbook show. I was tripping balls too.
Oh, really?
I was not feeling it.
Did you have some shrooms or something?
I was at the Shamrock and I was like, oh shit, these are really kicking in stronger than I thought. I was also drinking a bunch of shit already. I was kind of just chilling there for a minute. People were talking to me and I was like,
oh, Jesus.
I like couldn't say a word really. Like, yeah, good.
Oh, that's good. I enjoy when you're like that because...
I was very mellow that night.
Yeah, which is funny because we were in the mosh pit for a little bit there too.
Oh yeah, I love hitting you in the mosh pit, dude. One of the best mosh pit
What an
stories I
asshole.
ever have. It was at I think did you go to Matt's thing in 2020? Like at the skate park, and there was a whole bunch of fucking people there.
The wreck, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. After that, I went to a show in Santa Maria, like a local one.
Oh, okay.
And I invited Phil, and the show just started, and I'm just like kind of like. There's like a circle where nobody's standing near the stage.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah.
I was just standing there. Phil comes out of nowhere, like I didn't know he was coming. Hits me super fucking hard. Turn around, I see him, and me and him just started like fucking ramming,
shit.
just going at it like
Started
fucking
it all
goat
off.
flag.
That's how what we did. We fucking at the what show? Whose was it? We did that just recently at the Sham. Someone literally came. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But it's nice to start.
I think those were fireworks.
No, those sounded like fucking straight up gunshots. Did you hear that? It was
Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot. I'm always outside, so I'm always hearing everything.
Nate, listen to this.
That was art.
That was fart. I put the art in fart.
You put the art in fart.
Yeah, that seriously sounded like 2 gunshots.
Might be. I don't know if you remember when I was in the CEC Youth Corps shit. Do you remember that?
Of course I do. I've known you
Yeah,
for almost 10 years. I remember.
I know, right?
Damn, we're getting up there.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I think I said something earlier about not really listening to your podcast, but when you did that Ben episode, people were hitting me up like, you should listen to that episode. I was like, I don't listen to Dallas' podcast.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
we know you should listen to this episode. I was like,
we literally talk about you not listeling to it in the episode.
I know. Oh, you guys were so nice. Dude, I love fucking Ben. Ben is cool.
You fuck Ben?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
He's a cool guy.
Dude, he's a good drummer too.
He's a great drummer. He's a great skateboarder.
Fucking great skateboarder. Fucking great.
Dude, fucking, you don't need to tell me. He was like a local legend to us little kids because he's like almost 10 years older than me. No, he's like 8 years older than me.
I think he said he was 33,
34. He's like 33, 34. He looks great. He looks like my age, right? 30.
Dude, I hope I look like that when I'm at his age, not fucking broken.
You already look older than Ben. What are you talking about?
Really?
No. I'm just teasing.
when I
Although everyone on TikTok, not everyone, but a lot of people said you were a very handsome man, very beautiful man.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was, how'd that go for your ego? That make you feel good?
Kind of, but I'm like, they're probably also ugly. Like,
I know, there's not a single person like fucking account that like said you were attractive that I clicked on that had a single image of themselves.
Yeah, it's like, I'm sure you know what attractive looks like, huh?
There was this account that
Sorry.
yeah, I know they're probably listening to this podcast now like, oh, he's a piece of shit. He's a chauvinist.
I'm fucking deformed anyway, so fuck off.
You're not deformed.
Yeah, dude, I'm missing part of my face.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
missing part of my lip right here, my chin.
It's less noticeable than it's ever been.
I mean, I always notice it. It's easy for me.
I know it's easy for you, but you know you're a handsome man. You get laid once in a while. It's
been interesting when people tell me shit like straight up now. Because I've always thought I looked deformed, like since I was like, because I've had this shit since I was like 12, 11.
Yeah.
Like missing part of your face, you kind of like think about it too, especially like a dumb teenager, blah blah blah. So it's like I never really cared about my looks or anything. It's like I'm fucking deformed. Anyway.
Yeah, and people are really harsh. Like I feel like we were even harsh to you when we were younger. I don't remember any instances, but I feel like if we were just like talking shit to each other, or like, you know.
I mean, I'm easy to talk shit to. It's too easy. That's why sometimes it's like, oh, wow, you really got me good there. That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, there's no sport in talking shit about Nate. Come on.
It's not sport. It's recreation, idiot.
Yeah.
See? Just
oh, man, in 5 minutes, I can give you another good talking shit point. Wow. Talk shit about what's his face?
Me? Who do I talk shit about?
Oh, you kind of easy to talk shit to.
Oh, I think I make it hard because I don't give a good reaction. I just sit there and enjoy it.
Oh, I'm always.
And
like,
I'm not trying. I'm not trying to be like, everything just water off a duck's back with me. But like, I enjoy a good ribbon, a good roast. You know what I mean? Like I have a lighter right here.
I think I got one still.
Okay.
I got a white lighter.
Oh wow, that's fucking meaningless. You know that?
I'm almost 27 now. It's 2 more years.
That's not even almost. Also, I hate people. They're like, Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin and Jim Morrison, they all had a white light. And then you look and the modern Bic lighter wasn't even invented till like 3 of them were dead already. Some of the stupidest shit ever. You believe that white lighter bullshit? I've fucking talked about this on another podcast. So sorry if this is like redundant to some people. Thanks for listening. You're sticking with us.
This again.
Yeah, right. Dude, you might as well believe in like, I'm rising Aquarius asshole moon.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
Gemini. I'm a Gemini. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. Didn't even care to know.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
You don't care?
Doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
But it's
It just means I know what time of the year you were born.
No, but I have an app on my phone. Like you point at the sky, it shows you the stars. That's kind of cool because it shows the constellation. It's like,
yeah,
it's
the
Gemini.
constellations that are there that people have never truly interfaced with because they're just floating around in the sky, and your own conceptualizations that you fucking project onto them don't actually do anything to you. So fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Something kind of strange happened to me because Mercury was in retrograde. Just fucking weird shit happens all the time.
Yeah,
and all the time. All the fucking time.
I'm kind of used to some crazy shit because I grew up pretty religious and all that. It's like, you know what? It's the same kind of thing. You're being religious is about it's spirituality or whatever. It's like the same bullshit.
I get it. I know like it comforts some people, but it also breaks my heart because I know these people who spend so much time and energy and attention on those like frivolous, trivial things like that could be using that time and energy into much more like character growing, productive, very valuable, skill building, like character growing things. And then they're stuck there like, ooh, this app on my phone tells me I suck today. It's just like it becomes like a bad addiction.
I'm gonna be a real asshole today.
Yeah.
It's what? Oh, it's time for me to bring out the asshole hat. Said Cat Dowse. With the cowboy hat.
I know. It's not even a cowboy hat. Fucking someone told... that's right, my coworker. He told me it looks like an Indiana Jones hat. And he's right. It's more of an Indiana Jones feel to it. So I definitely look like a fucking hipster when I wear it with like this button up and shit. But it's cool.
Real hipster over here.
Yeah.
Do you know I have a podcast?
Yeah. A straight white male wearing a interesting hat. Has a podcast. I'm just checking off all the fuck. I know. Here's the other thing, guy. People who are like getting all butthurt because I'm like talking. Look, this is how basic I am. White guy has a podcast, likes Joe Rogan, wears a funny hat, bashes astrology. I know. I get it. I know. I'm not unaware. I am not void of self-awareness. That cigarette smells really good, not gonna lie. I wish I didn't bring a cigar. I have a fucking
I think I have some cigars somewhere. Well, somewhere.
If you can find one, I would love to see what you got.
That's what I hate about cleaning my room sometimes. I fucking lose everything.
It's 10 by 10, Nate. It's not that hard to just fucking clean it and just you have a lot, get rid of the bullshit.
I would like my bullshit.
You're going to turn into a hoarder. You're going to be like, oh, sorry, babe, you can't come over. There's a bunch of bullshit on the bed.
I do say that.
You do say that? Well,
yeah, okay. Sorry. I got a bunch of bullshit going on over here.
Okay, but seriously, not to like embarrass you or anything, do you need new shoes? You stepped on that thing.
Oh, yeah.
I know they're not your work. You have those great work boots, and you don't really, no one just walks around in work boots all day.
And I'll fix these up.
Fix them up. Get a new pair.
I'm not spending money on new shoes.
Why? Get ones that don't fucking, there's no hole in the sole of them.
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
What are you talking? Oh my God. I can see your foot.
I have some extra shoes, and I'm going to like take the rubber and like.
The insole. That's not.
And then put it like.
Just get a new one.
Oh,
just get a new pair.
Okay, yeah.
Just get. What are these? What is this brand?
I don't know. I've had these shoes for like a fucking year, dude.
All right. Well, I'm just saying.
I don't know. I will make shit last. I don't want to. As much as I waste
what
money,
size shoe
I don't
do you
like
wear?
Fucking spending money.
What size shoe do you wear?
I'm 11.5, but I buy 12 boots because the steel toe. Like,
yeah,
I'm always kicking shit. That hurts when you like have the steel toes like right on your fucking toe and you kick something. Ah.
Yeah, which is funny because in your head you're thinking, oh, steel toe boots, my feet are invincible.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard about me buying fucking nice ass boots and they didn't have fucking steel toes.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm still pissed about that.
Well, well, to be fair, it's not that you need steel toes for your job that much.
No.
Do you really?
No, dude.
I need the kind that are insulated so I don't get electrocuted.
I don't wear gloves, and my hands are always fucked up. But like,
why don't you wear gloves?
Are really I like my fingerprints.
You like your fingerprints?
Like I had some calluses and shit like that. It really helps. Like when I wear gloves, I have no grip or anything. Yeah,
I understand. I still have soft little bitch hands.
You're using a lot of pipe glue and shit too. You were getting that on your hands a lot.
Yeah. I don't like that stuff.
Fingerprints really bad. Like me and Adam were jamming back in the day, and I covered myself in shit, like the pipe glue, the pipe primer, and we were playing drums. I was playing drums, we were playing music, blah blah blah. And I kept accidentally launching sticks because I couldn't hold on to it. My hands started getting sweaty.
Hilarious.
No just like he was playing it, and like Adam's amp, it's super fucking big.
Yeah.
Like, he's still playing. I threw a stick. I was like, I get another one, lose another one. He doesn't even notice. I'm like launching sticks at him.
You're sitting there. There's like 39 sticks in the wall behind him. He's just like head down, jamming away. You're like, ooh, I got an odd number of sticks here.
No, that was the time me and him were buying sticks from like eBay, like a 40 pack, like of some weird Chinese sticks that were breaking. I was breaking like a pair every day too. That's back when me and him were jamming like every day. That was the shit.
What's the name of your band? Nova Haze?
Nebula Haze.
Nebula Haze. You don't even know the name of your own band? How am I supposed to give you a ride to the gig?
Oh, yeah, it's slow. Yeah, we're hoping that works out.
Well, yeah, I'm yours if you need to.
Oh, yeah, me and I were talking about it last night. I was like, you know what? I bet Dallas is going to go. He'll give us a ride. He's like the only one around here that like will give us a ride.
Yeah, and I got the hauling space for, I could probably fit all your stuff in there.
Yeah, you've seen the car we bring out to the wreck where we did a few times.
Yeah. So what do you bring? You just bring his amp head?
Yeah, so yeah, it's his amp and then my drum set, and that will fit all in the back.
Oh, okay.
We
and
put
then,
in that
I want,
car.
I want room for both you guys to sit down in there too. Yeah, I bet you'd love some room, fucker.
Oh yeah,
you guys can fucking get me contact hotboxing like I used to when I drive around with fucking dude. He used to drive around and like go on like skate missions and stuff during the day, Adam? And just like, and this is before I smoked weed, right? So he would just get me like super contact high, and I had no idea I was getting contact high because I didn't even believe, because I've never been high before, so I didn't really know what it felt like, and I didn't even believe in that.
Does kill.
Yeah, fucking secondhand smoke was killing it, and we used to just listen to like fucking Truck Fighters and like Caius and fucking old Queens of the Stone Age and shit, and just listen to stoner metal, and I'd just be high as shit, and then like he'd always drop me off like 12 hours later at night at my house, and I'd always be getting out, and I'd feel so weird, and I was just like, God damn. And it took me years to realize, I was just getting really high every day with him everywhere we went.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
Contact highs are kind of like it's not like a in your face kind of high. Like if you take a bong rip, it hits you hard. Like it's kind of like feel a little bit different. Like I'm just chilling. Because I've gotten the same shit at Adam's house.
Yeah. And it was just like, and I think that was how like I got, dude. He's seriously, I cannot wait to have him on. Like he is such a fucking trip.
What's your birthday?
Well, you know what? I honestly, the only reason I didn't have him on today or didn't invite him right now is just because you happened to text me.
Well, is it about me getting my car stolen?
Not even that. It was literally just like Kylie's going to work. I didn't want to stay at home all day. The Rams aren't even playing today, so I fucking figured out.
Rams.
Yeah, I might as well go do something. Might as well go the old Lom Puke, play some pool.
Yeah,
kick it with some buddies.
I kind of want to watch some baseball. I've been watching baseball at the bar.
Especially now because it's the World Series. Did the Dodgers win last night?
Is it evened
up?
They were killing it last night, if I remember correctly, which I don't know if that's true or not. I'm pretty sure they beat the Giants by 8 runs or whatever. Fuck San Francisco.
Fuck San Francisco. Between LA and San Francisco, I'm very fucking. What?
I'm going for Tampa Bay. That's who's going to win.
Bucks? Oh yeah.
The Tampa Bay. Shit.
Lightning. In hockey.
I totally forgot their fucking name right now.
The Tampa Bay's baseball team? I don't even know Tampa Bay baseball team? Tampa Bay Rays?
Yeah!
Oh, yeah, duh.
Tampa Bay Rays.
Devil Rays. That's why I couldn't think of it, because they used to be called the fucking Devil Rays, and then some political correct bullshit. That's some weird shit, is because it's like, is it politically correct? Because it was like, kind of like conservative to drop the devil part of it off. So ridiculous. What a bunch of fucking pussies.
I have a Cleveland Indians hat that I got from my great-grandfather, who is Native American. That's one of his favorite teams. The Dodgers hat I'm wearing or I was wearing a minute ago, which I have no idea when. That was also from him.
That's nice. So you're Native American?
Yeah.
Well, you
Canadian Native American.
Well, that's First Nation.
Yeah, that's why my hair gets crazy.
That's why your hair gets crazy?
Yeah.
I think it's just because you said you neglect it and don't get haircuts.
Okay, but I'm Italian Irish too. Like that's the main genes I got in me.
You're the whitest person I've ever met, because you just said I'm part Native American. I'm
but look
Italian,
at my skin.
Irish. Look at your skinny work outside all day. Of course it's going to be dark, you dumb bastard.
But still, like, I don't know. Like we were talking about earlier at Southside of the dump, people like I'll be dumping shit, and some Hispanic guys will come up and start speaking Spanish to me because they think I speak Spanish. We're like, no, I don't speak Spanish. No, hablo español. See?
Yeah.
See?
Muy poquito, estúpido gringo.
Oh man. Being a white guy.
How do you say sorry again? Perdón? What is it? How do you say sorry in Spanish?
Oh, Los Cientos.
That doesn't sound right at all. You don't know what the
I have
fuck
to
you're
say that
talking
a lot.
about. I literally thought it was the World Series. It's the division
No,
series
it's the
right now.
playoffs.
Yeah, I'm so stupid. I literally was like, oh, cool, it's the fucking Giants Dodger. I'm so stupid.
Dude, me and Caleb were at Jasper's. It was just us and a bunch of old men, and we were all watching the game. And
You guys are all jacking off?
I haven't. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't really watch sports or anything. I grew up watching with my grandfather and my dad. Like when I was a little kid. And yeah, it's just something I always did with my dad. I don't know. I'm not too close to my dad, but we always did that. He taught me to play sports, cash, blah blah blah. I mean, not too close to him. I'm closer to my mom, but it was fun being in there, and we're watching the baseball game.
Yeah.
And it's like 1-1, and it's like
Yeah.
getting close to the end, and everybody's going, and everybody's yelling like, "Oh no! Oh come on!"
Oh, I
And
fucking
we're all
love it.
yelling
Dude,
together.
there's nothing better than enjoying sports with other people.
Yeah,
It literally made me. I remember when I was a kid, I was like a little edgy motherfucker, and I was like, sports are dumb and gay,
Fuck
and
this
jocks
shit.
are fucking dumb idiots, and oh, you're just a bunch of douchebags. You're just gonna turn into bad cops when you grow up because you don't make it onto the football team. I just like bought into all this like edgelord bullshit,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
stereotypical like, oh, I'm cooler than you because my fucking fingernails are painted black. And meanwhile, I'm just a little bitch, doesn't know how to fucking throw a baseball, and I just fucking I've grown up so much, and like I always used to blow my mind when I'd see people like at punk shows when I was younger, and they were like the older punks, and I was like, why do they seem so like buttoned down and like mellow, and like where's their end and what's the matter right now? And then like as I'm growing up, you know, like I'm wearing fucking like work boots, and I fucking, you know, like work a blue collar job now type of thing, and just slowly transitioning into like, oh, like there's some things that are cliche for a reason. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, oh, like those archetypes people fall into and those things people like and follow into aren't unhealthy or bad. You just are too worried about what you think is cool when you're a teenager because your hormones are fucking driving your penis and asshole out of its goddamn flesh.
Yeah, I was reading something about public speaking and how like it's a natural fear we all have because early humanity, you're part of a tribe. If you're like saying stupid shit and everything, you know what, you're out of here. You die.
I think that's in Sebastian Junger's book Tribe.
Oh, is it? Never read that shit. Never heard of that, dude. You know what?
I could be conflating that with a different book, but yeah, I think that it's one of those old like fucking books that Joe Rogan.
I'll never forget when I
shuts
first
up
met you.
about.
We were talking about books and shit. Sherlock Holmes.
I still to this day have fucking 63 hours of Sherlock Holmes audiobooks on my phone.
That's great. I love a mystery. You know,
I especially Sherlock Holmes stuff. I don't know what it is
Father
about
Brown's cool too.
Father Brown?
Yeah, he's another older one.
I have never heard about that.
Oh, you never have? I was reading that when I was younger. The Hardy Boys. That's like when I was a kid. Go to the library and check them all out. And I read every Hardy Boy book, every Nancy Drew book.
Yeah,
all of that shit. My favorite book probably it's like Animal Farm and 1984 and fucking Jack Kerouac, Charles Bukowski, that shit.
Yeah, just like hitting all the white guy landmarks there. Yeah.
H.G. Wells and Jules Verne.
Old sci-fi books.
Yeah.
My dear sweet Aunt Tina got me the H.G. Wells collection.
Oh, I got that.
The purple like
it's
or
blue.
like.
Let me hear.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, go get it. You know what? Maybe he has right here. I'm pretty sure we have the same one. He's going in his 10x10 to get it. Fucking. Yeah, okay. So you have the H.G. Wells. I think, what is this? I have something similar.
It's got the gold pages and everything too.
It's a time machine.
Oh, it's got a bookmarker? I never noticed that shit. Fuck.
That's because you don't fucking actually read.
No, I read that shit.
It's a joke. Ooh, the Island of Dr.
I've been trying to read more, but I don't know. Sometimes
It's hard to read. Not that I can't read, but it's hard to sit there like when I know I can read about all kinds of stuff and see, a slutty bitch on fucking Instagram or something by, not even wanting to. You're just scrolling. And,
I didn't want to see that.
You're like, oh Jesus, fucking why?
Man.
Oh man, did I follow her? Jesus, what a silly bat. Whatever.
Oh, fucking cool. Oh, hey, no.
You make it?
Yeah, hell yeah,
Nice.
dude.
I can't see around this giant shed you live in.
It's
Damn, I could go for something else to drink. My fucking throat is killing me.
Unfortunately, there's not really running water here, but there is some beer
I
and
can't.
vodka. But Dallas has got to be sober for October.
Dude, seriously?
I like giving you shit. It's fun.
It's
Like, oh shit, I got something I can give Dallas shit for right now.
yeah, I know. I make it too hard on people to give me shit about anything because I know that I give people shit about so many things, and I know that like I talk shit about so many things that I'm always probably just so afraid or so insecure of the backlash that I'm like, I jump the gun to making fun of myself before anyone else can. It's just a very classic. I think that's why I gravitated towards being a comedian, is just because that's what that self-deprecation they do in like that projection of insecurity while still being able to like criticize things and get good laughs out of it. It just like really like is my wheelhouse, and it just felt like the kind of
it's
kind of mentality I've followed from like ever since I was a very little kid. I remember seeing like stand up for the first time, and I think one of the funny things is like I was really into like superheroes, comic book stuff, like when I was a kid, right? Like most kids are. And I was watching like TV Guide, and there was always this fucking the Comedy Central channel, and it always said comic or something. It was like stand-up comic or comic something comic, and I was like, oh, comic books, because there was this there was this documentary on comics on the History Channel, and it would go through all the DC and Marvel, and I love toys and action figures and superheroes and Batman and Spider-Man, just like every kid does, right? Every red-blooded American male fucking
red-blooded.
Yeah, not just white, but red-blooded.
Not those blue-blooded Democrats.
Dude, I fucking Kylie calls me a Republican like every week now. It's really exhausting.
Oh, speaking of Republicans, have you ever heard of the Vistadores?
The Vistadores?
It's like this Republican like little fan club.
Vistadores?
Like Ronald Reagan's part of it, the Bushes are part of it, and they go out to the spot like in the middle of nowhere in the Los Padres Forest, and
Sounds
they just like shoot guns, just blow up shit.
Oh my God, maybe I am a Republican. That
It's
sounds
in the
great.
middle of nowhere. Ronald Reagan came down in the 90s with a helicopter because he was living out there sometimes, like near Gaviota.
Maybe are those gunshots? Is that what that is? Is that why the cops are coming?
It sounds like an ambulance.
How can you tell the difference?
Cop cars kind of are more
Cop cars usually sound like they're right behind me, about to arrest me and put me on probation.
Oh man,
I love when I get you good, you go. That's so good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the Vistadores. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. My boss, he helped.
Sounds serious.
He's helped run the grounds out there. Like they have I have never seen so much green in the middle of a desert. It's not a desert, but you know how?
Yeah, it's like not.
There's no green out there. It's all dead, and also you just get to this huge patch of green grass.
How do you spell it? Vistadores?
I don't know. I can't spell shit.
I'm gonna have to phonetically search this. This is gonna be so embarrassing.
No, look it up.
I am. I'm writing it down, Nate. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
Fucking, I got a pen, a pad of paper.
Yeah. Once again, I love when Dallas is shaking.
Fuck you.
Writing it down, okay? Oh yeah, my boss was out there, and he had 2 dogs out there, and he used to help run the grounds and take care of all of that, keep the grass green, blah blah blah. They brought a tank out there.
Nice.
So yeah, think of a bunch of billionaire Republican dudes, not just like people that are like in the government, but like
just
their
like,
friends, like
wearing cowboy hats.
Yeah, and they had a tank out
blazers.
there with a bunch of toilet paper in the barrel with a bunch of gunpowder, and they were just.
That's awesome. awesome.
And they were just driving around that tank fucked up, and they pointed it right at my boss with his 2 dogs, and they shot it.
Oh,
and
no.
he got burned from the toilet paper. They couldn't find his dogs for 2 days. They just took off. My boss said he couldn't hear for a while. Like,
Jesus. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm always the one that has to work with my boss. My boss, I don't want to say he's not friendly, but what's the word?
Disgruntled.
Some people call him stoic. What's it?
Stoic. That's a good one.
There's the other one. It was. I always remember this word from Series of Fortune Events, the movie.
I never watched it.
You never watched that movie?
The Jim Carrey? No.
is great. One of Jim Carrey's best roles, honestly. It's a big word for tough but fair.
Tough but fair. Stoic.
Never mind. I'm drawing a
Give me
blank.
something, maybe something that sounds like it, or describe it more.
I fucking hate that sometimes when you just have something I can define it to you right now pretty much, but I cannot think of it.
Like like a grump, or like a
Kind of, but like
meditative. Look at that.
I don't know. I used to, when I was a kid, I used to get in trouble a lot, and I had the Bible.
Phlegmatic, apathetic, impassive. I'm looking it up right now. I want to know what word, because I'm a big word dork.
It's gonna piss me off. I always have these problems.
Reserved. These are antonyms. No. Subordinate, slavish, subservient, amiable, composed, constrained, inhibited, restrained, disciplined, self-contained, self-controlled, apathetic, uncaring, unresponsive. Son of a bitch, Nate. What is it?
It's none of those. I'm trying to search this too.
Intractable.
Fuck, my phone died. Fuck. Okay. Well, it was just
He
fuck
throws it. It died. I better get a new one. Throws it. I have one of those fast chargers.
Oh yeah, you probably know a little about my history of phones, right?
Your 39 iPhones you had in 4 years? Yeah.
No, it's like 9 years. I lost my first phone I had. I had it for 2 weeks. Lost it at the fucking beach.
Yeah, I see. That's the one thing that
I still think someone took that.
Where I don't understand. Like, me and you differ. Is like, I am so paranoid about my belongings. Like, they're always on or around me. Like, I'm like the shit getting stolen out of Kylie's car was like a personal blow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's I'm pretty ADHD and hyperactive, and there's like a few people I know like that. It's like, oh wow, you're just like me, like
Yeah.
like you were one of the first, but me and you are kind of different in that way. But CJ was kind of like someone when I met was younger, and I was like, there's a plug right there, but like. Yeah, I met CJ when I was like 18, 19. And me and him, he was all stoked about me playing drums. And we were just like meeting this kid or not a kid, like this dude that like you look up to, and he's coming up and talking to you like, hey man, I love drums, let's do it. Like, how do you do that? Like, this is cool. Like, me and CJ, I don't know, like, he was like a big brother in a way. Like, oh, I didn't, like, not a big brother, but like, fuck, this dude's like me, like, and he's doing shit and using all of that shit to do something, and like people like him for it. Cause I'm a spazoid.
I was gonna eat that. I gave it to you to finish. You didn't want it. I would have ate it. You fucker.
Oh, I kind of just threw it instinctively.
That's your instinct? I don't want to hear you. You're too skinny. If you
I'm
throw
feeding the
food when I hand
birds,
it to you.
Dallas.
Fuck the birds. They're not real.
Seriously, you know what?
Birds aren't real.
Fuck the birds. Okay,
Yeah,
living
shitty
outside,
band.
the birds drive me fucking crazy.
Yeah, the Beatles were better.
They wake me up. When I was homeless, it was nice, like every day you wake up when the sun rises, but sometimes you want to sleep a little bit longer, but man, once the sun starts coming up, the birds
Are you trying to just
up.
brush over the fact that you said when I was homeless?
Oh yeah, I was homeless for a minute there.
What happened?
I ran away from home.
I thought you were kicked out.
No.
Same difference.
Well, I mean, I ran away and then they wouldn't let me come back, and I was like,
That's
what?
That's kind of like prevented. That's kind of like being kicked out. It's like retroactively being kicked out.
And you know what? I was like, I'm the oldest of 7, 6, 7, yeah, something like that. So it's like my parents have other shit going on. They're like, okay, you know what? We got rid of one. We got this other bullshit to deal with. It's like, okay.
And you were an Eagle Scout, right?
Yeah.
So you like camped, really like well and instinctively. Like you had your own camp.
I did. Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, not much of a partier, but I was going to parties all the time back then, and I would just like show up near the end, and people would just give me all the alcohol that like was left. Like, hey, dude, you want this? I was like, hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, I
like
think that's
just
probably
like an old school, like fucking gotta get by, gotta do things, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I was like 18 too, and I couldn't buy alcohol around that time. Yeah, so it was cool. Like, Potsy. I've been seeing Potsy around a lot lately. He's kind of going off the deep end. He's really losing it more than usual.
Oh, you mean the homeless man was losing it more than he was 10 years ago when he was homeless?
Yeah, you know what's funny? Of course, like when I'm homeless, I meet the one homeless dude that's like really punk rock, and like he was always listening to Nardcore and all that, like really into that shit. Like,
yeah.
Me and him were always screaming Minor Threat songs together, walking around town, picking up recycling. That dude, you know those big ass trash cans?
Yeah.
That he would push them over full, just start yanking out cans. I'd pick them up, put them back. He'd be just like the trash can laying on his fat ass belly. Because Potsy had some fucking big ass legs. Because Potsy was probably like 350 pounds.
Yeah.
But big ass legs, no fat in those legs, pure muscle. But his stomach is like, so the trash can is laying on his stomach. And
that
just
sounds awful.
yanking
You know,
cans.
I see him like in Starbucks.
Oh yeah, I bet.
And stuff, or like in Taco Bell. And you know what I was thinking? He could actually live a much better life if he just went behind the counter and worked at one of those places.
Yeah,
you
but Potsy's kind of, he's a little schizophrenic, a little bit of this, a little
Is
bit of
he
that.
little? Because everything I've heard about him, I don't even want to talk about him.
No, okay, Potsy's, that's why I stopped like, yeah, saw him do some shit when I was homeless. He used to have a scheme where he would put rocks in cans when he was taking them to this recycling center, put a rock, crush it, put a rock. And they were catching on, and there was a dude working there, and him and Potsy was having a feud because that dude was catching on. He knew, but
of course,
he just wouldn't have to pull every can. He would just refuse. Yeah. So one day, Potsy came all pissed, and he brought a fucking steel rake and hit that dude super fucking bad.
Wow. See, that was a piece of shit. Doesn't
Potsy
sound like a cool
guy.
guy.
For like 6 months too for that.
6 months? For hitting someone in the face with a steel rake sounds pretty. Sounds about right.
Oh, you think?
I mean, I don't. Yeah, like if the guy was okay, and I mean.
No,
not necessarily something to like ruin your life over going to jail for a long time, but 6 months.
That's true. Yeah, I've never.
I'm not in any judicial system in my life. Like, I just mean like I'm not like I don't work for those people type of thing. Like I wouldn't know like what is fair. I've never been to jail yet.
It sucks. Let me tell you that. Especially when people won't stop fucking screaming.
Were you screaming?
No. I was in the drug take and they took me out because they wanted to put these 3 bitches in there. They wouldn't stop screaming that they were being tortured and blah, blah, blah. Like 3, 4 in the fucking morning, too.
Oh, my God.
And I it was a Friday night, too, and I was
That's
working.
why people like that, that's why they end up being put in cages, is just like you're so annoying that society doesn't want you.
Yeah, I mean... I don't like fucking authority, but
me neither. I'm not trying to make light of it or anything, especially authoritarianism. But
I'm not going to cause myself more problems.
It's hard to make a case when like there's another person who's also in a cage with you, and even they don't fucking can't stand you. You know.
Yeah, that sucked, but. I remember I was handcuffed in the back of a cop truck, like a nice truck.
Yeah.
And they were trying to like, oh, you need a hand? And I just popped out with the handcuffs, like, nah, and just like fell out of the truck, like, boom, like not fell, but like landed on my foot, like I don't need help. And I'm like, oh, okay.
What the hell? That was a very vague story.
Oh, I mean, get out of the cop car?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard to get out of a cop truck with your hands behind your back, handcuffed. Handcuffs fucking hurt. I don't like them.
They're steel. They're bracelets. They go over your wrist. They're meant to keep you restrained. So it's not like they keep them loosey juicy.
Oh yeah, and you know what's funny is when all that shit happened, I just put my boots on real quick and I didn't have socks on. And when I got arrested and everything, they had me take my boots off. So I was in jail barefoot the whole night.
Well, that sounds like your fault for not having. You can't have steel toe boots.
Yeah, no, they take that shit.
Yeah, that's a weapon. That makes sense.
Yeah, no, yeah, dude, you could fuck somebody. I have fucked up some shit with steel toe boots. You could fuck up somebody. I can kind of like get a good kick like out there, like I can.
Yeah, that's the one thing. That's the one thing that kind of like another reason why I was like punk rock is stupid. Is like people used to wear steel toe boots and Doc Martens and shit in like mosh pits so they could hurt other people.
Oh,
and I was like weird. I thought like that's just kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Sadistic and kind of like stupid and fucked up, and it just makes it like not fun. It's like I'm literally getting to see Keith Morris in your fucking boots, or you're to break my kneecap.
Thank you for buying me that T-shirt, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
Off is great. Keith Morris is a legend.
He is. He's playing with the Circle Jerks at Fremont next month.
Oh, and Slow?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So he's one of someone I really look up to too.
Absolutely.
Legend.
His stuff in Black Flag is great. His stuff in Circle Jerks is great, and Off is one of my like favorite modern bands.
No, it's
because I don't like
band.
like a lot of like extreme music that has come out over the past few years. Like it's not really what I like anymore. But fuck, do I love Off?
Yeah, well, extreme music. What do you mean by like some grindcore or what?
Well, yeah, but like I just mean like like new punk or anything. Like I feel like there hasn't been like good hardcore or good punk for a long time.
Did you see Fucked Up?
Yeah, they were great.
Yeah, Fucked Up hasn't done anything in a while.
Yeah, my friend Clara, I'm gonna have her on pretty soon coming up. I want to round out the year breaking 100 episodes, so this is like my last run of episodes for till I reach 100. So these are all like really like big and like pivotal for me in like a small little accomplishment kind of way. And I want to have her back on because she's a great friend of the podcast and been one of the biggest supporters. She put me on the guest list for Fucked Up, got me a poster, and
I remember the poster.
Let me crash at her house and everything. And she like really came through, and it was like the week that girl. Oh, this is right around when I met you too, because this is the week that girl named Clara, ironically, dumped me. And so I was like in a bad place.
Yeah.
Even funnier, Super Small World. My producer ended up dating her after.
Oh,
she left me for the guy who does my podcast.
Isn't that how the world goes?
That's how the world goes. It's pretty funny, but that's neither here nor there. Because I love him. He's great. And they're not together anymore, to be honest. He just got married also. Congratulations, J-Lo. He just got married to someone I've never met, but heard she's pretty cool.
I've heard she's pretty cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I got to see Fucked Up. It was fucking great. The dude it was like a super small crowd.
Oh yeah, you know what? Wasn't somebody on like a table?
Yeah. Oh, let me tell the story. I'll tell you. Okay. Fucker. So yeah, it was a super small crowd, which was cool. I remember the opening guy or band was really chill. Oh, I think it was Magazine Dirty, actually, which I want to say someone from Haley and the Crushers. I don't know. I'm getting lost in the weeds here, but I'll have some of the people from Haley and the Crushers on soon, not just Ben. Well, maybe we'll talk about it. But I think Magazine Dirty opened, but the guy, what's his name? Francis Abraham, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember I can't remember the vocalist's name, but he's a super cool guy. He was talking about really loving Joey Ramone and the Ramones and being in high school, and he was like a heavy kid, and he always wore a sweatshirt. And I was like, oh, that's funny, because I was like I was kind of heavier growing up. I'm still heavy, but just not. And I used to wear like sweatshirts, during the hot days and everything. And he told me this great story about this field trip he went on, getting to like meet one of the Ramones or some shit. And I was like, whoa, that's so fucking cool. And it was such a great intimate little show. It was at 10 o'clock at night on like a Sunday or a Monday, super random. No one was there. He ends up putting on like the performance of a fucking lifetime, crawling over people's like high top bar tables and like spilling and stealing their drinks and shit. And it was just like, this shit, like, you have to be so dedicated and in love with what you do to put on like even like a fun, invigorating performance like that. So that was just like a memory. Also, she saved my ass at the flag show, the one that Randall got me kicked out of.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Because she fucking worked at Slow Brew, and I get in a fight with a bunch of people. Ooh. And apparently I was thrashing the wrong people, and they were coming to kick my ass after the show. So I fucking got thrown out into the alley by the security guard, and I get out there. You know Kuko by chance?
Sound familiar?
You know him if I showed you a picture. He's the one who did like all my tattoos and stuff.
Okay.
He's already out there, has like a broken knuckle. I guess when Nervous Breakdown started, he broke someone's nose. It's funny that I was talking about like, oh, why do people go into the pit and hurt people? It's so sadistic. It's definitely what he was doing.
Yeah, who did you see when you lost that tooth? I forgot.
That was stupid. That was before I was even at that point
15,
I was like 15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
That was before I had actually even gotten to see like a band I cared about as far as like extreme or like punk or
I know
hardcore.
a band player.
So it was I think it was at a Bad Days show, but it wasn't during their set. It was way after it, and it was the Devastated and Murder Death Kill played.
It has like Christ in their name.
Oh no. So that was a different show.
Oh, okay.
There was a cool picture from that though when I'm like knocking over my buddy Nate Navarro, my other buddy Nate. I have a couple friends named Nate.
Oh, the Bad Days Nate?
No, that's Nate Punty. But
yeah.
it is the brother to the drummer from Bad Days, Chris Navarro.
Oh,
So his older brother, his name's
Nate?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. But anyway, so there's this great picture of me like pushing him over, and it looks like I just like clotheslined him. Great guy. We always see him whenever I go out into the Shamrock. He's a cool guy.
Okay, so
I'll point him out next time. I think last time we were there, I was like, "Oh, hey Nate, this is my other friend Nate." Anyways, regardless, I think that was just I had like a couple good pictures of me as a teenager at these shows, and that might have been one of them.
yeah.
But that was Antichrist Demon Core.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus
what it
Christ.
was.
See, I was waiting because I knew you were going to fucking scream at
shit.
me.
God, I hate not remembering little things like that. It's all on
Tip of my tongue right there. Great band though.
Oh, yeah, great band. You know, for vegans, they have a great self-awareness about them, you know.
You know, I love hearing some like little vegan debates like between vegans, whatever, talking like honey and things like that being vegan. They discuss it whether or not because it's made by bees, but it is pollen, blah blah blah, and things like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was always fun to hear at those kind of shows and things like that. The vegans really getting into it about what's vegan, what's not.
Yeah, it just, I knew it was a frivolous fucking fad that a lot of my friends were doing, and it was just like, it just sucked to be a part of, like, being around them going like, you're fucking wasting my time, you're making it inconvenient everywhere we eat, you're fucking not even gonna do this, it's not helping you, and you're just turning into a pessimistic little cunt asshole anyways, just fucking eat the burger with me, you bitch.
Yeah.
I don't think I know anyone who has stayed vegan.
Yeah, and you know what? Meat isn't really the healthiest thing for us, and in our society now, it's kind of like part of every meal. So, like, somewhat, it is healthy not to be eating meat all the time, but it's.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
No,
I
'cause,
fucking
like, there's a lot
eat
of-
nothing but meat. It's fantastic, especially if it's grass fed and it's not this like grain finished stuff and it's not all this like processed stuff. If you can have like a single source
Yeah, well, I mean,
and it's not factory farmed, meat is so fucking good for you. It has all these vitamins that you can't get that are not. First of all, they're
B12.
There's no absorption rate in these fucking vegan proteins. Hilarious that like people try to like shove pea protein and all these like weird vegan proteins,
yeah.
and it's like there's such a lack of bioavailability in them. It's like, oh look, there's 22 grams. Your body gets one of it. You know?
Yeah.
Like fucking spinach, like that.
No,
your body doesn't absorb the iron in that anyways, and it's not that I fucking care, but it's just like, it's funny when people have these arguments of like, I'm healthier than you. It's like, why do you have a fucking soft little belly and no biceps and you're depressed all the time? I don't know anyone. I'm putting this out there. I'm very sorry, listeners. I love all of you. I don't know a single vegan friend of mine that doesn't have like anxiety, like severe anxiety, depression, like super like they're all like they like there's problems that they have, and it's just like that. I think that's because your diet and your gut biome is neglected because it doesn't have all these cool good nutrients that are gonna make you have healthy, you know, mental health, healthy mental health. And
meat pretty much in the end is muscle, and it takes muscle to make muscle pretty much.
Well, also, you know, it takes cholesterol to form an opinion.
I believe it. I like that I'm wearing a Smith shirt too right now.
Oh yeah, that's funny because Morrissey.
Yeah.
See, the
Meat
old
is
fat
murder.
bastard. That old fat bastard. I love him though. But again, like I said, that's why, you know, I love people. I don't care if you think differently. I really don't mind. I love people. I know you think differently than me about things.
Yeah, but we agree. I'm usually pretty.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Agreeing on things isn't what makes a friend. You know?
No, yeah.
You agreeing to do my podcast, me, you know, fucking giving you clothes sometimes, you fucking hooking me up with things. Like we're friends, like we look out for each other, we talk to each other, like what we have as friends, it shouldn't ever matter if like, oh, we think this way or that way, or I don't. Why'd you get me on this tangent? What, Nate? I gotta piss.
Oh, I have to piss too. You want to take a piss and I ramble, or you ramble and I take a piss first?
I said it first. I'm gonna go first. This is my show. I can do what I want. Just keep rambling. I'm just gonna go around behind the shed.
Oh, now I gotta ramble. So how's everybody doing today? Everybody doing good? Oh man, it is pretty cold, dude. Dude, it's gonna be like 45 degrees tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to that. Man, yeah, it's times like this time of the year when I regret not having gloves. Cause, dude, I have almost gotten frostbite in my hand so many times. Oh yeah, this is some Eagle Scout knowledge. If you guys are ever like out in the cold and your hands are really cold, don't ever rub your hands together like the friction wise, because when you start doing that, there'll be, if you are getting frostbite, there'll be some things will be crystallizing or getting turning to ice in your hand. And when you start doing that, it starts rubbing those crystals into your tendons and blah blah blah. So like when you're rubbing that, you're rubbing the fucking ice crystals into it.
I don't know if I believe that.
No. When I was Boy Scout, one of
I'm cold. I'm gonna grab my jacket. Keep talking about it. I can hear you. Truck's right here. When you were Eagle Scout, what?
Oh, the Eagle Scout days. Always camping. That was fun. I forgot that Dallas isn't here talking. Damn it, it's hard sometimes when Dallas just isn't talking all the time. You gotta start talking. Oh, fucking shit, my back. Oh. You know, one thing I really need to start doing is taking care of my back. I have not been taking care of my back. Can you hear me, Dallas? Nice. God damn, this coffee's cold. I bought a coffee like an hour and a half ago. I had it outside right now. Cold as ice. You know, I just had a thought, Dallas. I feel like this mic hasn't been working the whole time.
Yeah, there's no way it's more even if you broke it, probably, you son of a bitch. I got so cold, I put my new beanie on.
Okay, you can ramble now.
Yeah, of course I can.
Hell yeah, I can ramble. You need me to do some ramble?
Damn, it's fucking getting cold out now. It was 79 in Los Alamos when I left. Ooh, I'm getting like the shivers now. It's a lovely October 10th and it's freezing. It's 63. God, we're pussies, Nate. It's 61. That's not the it's 61. Why is it so cold? Is that how beautiful it's been lately? Nate, what is going on with your zipper?
Oh yeah, the little ring. It's so you can put it right.
Yeah. Oh, that's like some life hack shit online, huh?
Andrew did that. You
Andrew?
saw earlier his zipper was down. That's why he does that shit.
Oh, that's funny.
I'll be right. I'm gonna grab some vodka.
Some vodka? Oh, great. Well, this fucking episode's a doozy. This episode's doomed. Sorry, I'm trying to fucking warm up now. It's like the sun just went down and goddamn. I can't believe I tricked Nate into being on a whole episode of my podcast. You know how hard it's been to try to get this motherfucker? Jesus Christ. He's coughing up a lung. You good, buddy?
That bong rip.
You did a bong rip? You weren't even gone. How'd you take a bong rip? That was so quick.
Oh.
You took a bong rip and then brought vodka out? You are so cool.
I did it. I need to stop taking bong rips with my torches. It kills you.
Yeah, the torch probably worse because all the butane gets in there.
Oh yeah, but you do take a big. It's really hot too. I don't know if you know too much about taking dabs or whatever. Have you seen me take dabs?
I've seen people take dabs. Yes.
You know when
when it to me it becomes we're not just enjoying a little plant. Where now it's like drugs. Now it's like that's like doing dabs is like the crack of smoking weed.
Kind of, yeah. It's like I always say it's like the hard alcohol of weed.
That's an understatement.
Nah, I mean
I think edibles are like the hard alcohol. Doing dabs is like we turned it into crack. We turned it into doing dabs is like if you wanted to do PCP but you only had weed.
Oh, speaking of PCP, I back in the day I smoked a joint that was laced with PCP.
I was wondering what happened.
Oh, to me,
if I threw this can at your head, what would happen?
That can?
Yeah,
it probably would bounce off my head.
You think your head is strong enough for it to bounce off of?
Oh yeah.
This is how cold I got. I'm like, I want to throw things. Just being around you gets me a little like.
Dude, I love throwing shit.
Oh, it hit me! It fucking bounced back and hit me! What the hell was that? Did I make that hole in the wall?
Oh no, I threw a knife.
You threw a knife there?
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking, dude? I was looking. So, I follow this like rancher guy on TikTok.
Okay.
And he has this really cool like fixed blade knife, and I think he has it from like Montana Knife Company or something.
Montana.
Yeah, I'd move to Montana. And you know what? I was thinking about moving to Montana, but I'm so cold at 61 degrees here.
Yeah,
I don't know if I could do
fucking freezing.
negative 61 up
my
there.
God.
It gets cold. I think it only gets like negative 30 at the most,
Yeah.
or least, whatever, you know.
Dude, last year it was a negative 20, or no, it was 22 degrees in Solvang one morning. Man.
Yeah,
there's
I remember.
no way.
I know. I remember when like around the time I first met you. Do you remember that like winter? It was super cold for some reason.
I believe I was homeless during that period.
Yeah, dude. I remember just I'd walk home at night and it would be like 28 degrees, and I'd be like, "What the fuck is going on?" It is below freezing in Lompoc, and I'm like walking home. My fingers would just be like, you know what? The cool part about that was like when you because you were homeless during the summer. It wasn't that winter. You by the winter it'd come around.
I became homeless in the summer. I was homeless for like almost a year. So that's what I was like, fuck, I need to get out. Because I survived the winter. It started raining too. It was like January, February. I was like, fuck.
Oh, let me finish my thought, then we'll talk about
yeah.
the cold. Anyways, so this guy, he has a fixed blade knife like that he carries with him like ranching around, and I always have to use like one of my assisted opening knives at work and stuff. And I was like, these things are so annoying to like take out and then like flick open and then like reclose and stuff. So I was looking at like just a fixed blade knife I could wear on my belt, and I found this website and there's a category called boot knives. And I was like, oh shit, dude, I wear boots all the time. I need to get me a fucking boot knife. Fucking hang out with a fucking knife. Because you know what made me think about that is you were talking about your steel toes in not being able to wear them in jail. Yeah, you fucking have maybe I get away with these boots in jail if I ever have to go and get a little boot knife in there. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, they might search your boots though.
Yeah, they might search my boots. They definitely would. But regardless, how cool would it be to have a fucking boot knife around?
Oh, speaking of knives and speaking of me being homeless, me and Potsy and David were wandering around looking for cans, and we found a fucking a spring assist. You push the button.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing was so much fun. And I would close it, just do that. I broke the spring on it, so it didn't do that. But that thing was nice. Not sharp. It wasn't sharp it was only sharp on one side kind of shit.
Was it so just like a stiletto?
It's kind of like the knife you got right there, but
yeah. Was it like button or is it like a lever? I used to be obsessed with knives, so like I have like a couple in mind when you say this, so I want to know which one.
See,
I used to collect knives.
My grandpa actually is a big gun collector and knife collector, and my brother and him grew up like they would always bond over that. I'm like,
and now he steals the guns from
me and my
It's
grandma
so funny.
kind of grew up like bonding, reading books and bullshit things like that. Like, so my
all the shit I do with my grandma, bullshit. All the gun stuff with my grandpa, cool.
my grandpa used to have a bunch of fucking guns.
Mine too.
He still kind of does.
This is actually my grandfather's flannel.
Oh, wow.
This thing's like as old as you are.
Me? 25?
Might be a little younger than that, but yeah, I love this thing. This is seriously so cozy. My grandfather used to wear this, and he'd sit at the back door. It was a sliding glass door at their house, and he'd sit there with a glass of Stoli vodka on the rocks, and then Camel cigarette, and he'd just lean his cigarette on the like the frame out, and he'd just smoke it like that, and then he'd take like a sip of the vodka, and just like he just hung out there. And now I understand why he could sit there and be like so cozy this whole time, is because he had this fucking amazing. I remember I didn't wear this for years because it smelled like fucking Camel cigarettes and stuff. And I didn't really smoke, so I have his last pack of cigarettes too.
Wow.
Yeah, it's in like a box. Actually, I think I have it with me in the truck. Oddly enough, because I don't have anywhere for all my belongings right now. So.
Oh, I feel that, dude. That's why I was freaking out this morning, because I have so many tools and shit in my car right now. I was like, no!
Were they gone?
No.
Oh, that's good. Well, that's the benefit when your brother steals your car, is he might not steal everything in there.
No, and it was some other tweakers in him too.
Damn, dude.
But
how did he steal it? Oh, because he stole your key. That's right.
I made it pretty fucking easy for him because my fucking doorknob is broken right now.
Oh,
I keep
piece of
getting
shit.
locked out of my room. I have to fucking kick my door open.
Well, good thing.
I mean, I'm trying to move, so I'm not trying to fix it. So I
get it.
I mean, that's also kind of a problem with Nate sometimes because if something gets fucked up, I'll learn to adapt to living with that fucked up, and I'll just keep going. It's like,
a lot of people do. I found that how many people will just live with inconvenience rather than kind of man up and take care of it.
I mean, it's not many. But
I'm just saying it's just an
Okay,
expression. God, sorry. I'm just saying a lot of people will be like, oh, this doesn't work. I guess it's just like this forever.
No, I mean, I always intend to fix it, but I just started
like when I moved into Kylie's house, the shower head and the faucet were dog shit. I had to replace them both, and I was like, "You fucking shower with this? Come on!" So
damn it, I bought
now
this
it's all
last
good.
night.
What the Tito's? Tito's? I could use a little bit of that right now.
I don't know, Dallas. It's October.
No, I know. I just have a little sip to get my throat feeling better.
No, Dallas, you're straight edge now.
I'm not straight edge.
You're not?
I smoke cigars.
You smoke cigars?
I was telling you. I asked you about your cigars. I was saying I have a whole humidor at my house. I forgot one. I wish.
I was talking about the one I have somewhere around here. It's a nice ass cigar too. It's from Mexico.
Go find it. I want to see it. I mean, I don't know if it's nice.
I don't know exactly where it is. Because I'm trying to organize my bullshit. I got a bunch of
Is it in your drawer right there?
God damn it, dude!
What?
I have a jar, not
Damn,
a jar.
that
little
vodka just hit me. The smell of it. It might be your breath or something. But
no,
fuck.
I accidentally took a kind of a big swig there, so it probably is my. Hey, you know what? Vodka actually has because it's doesn't have a lot of sugar and shit like that. It actually is the best for hangovers and all of that because your body doesn't have to get anything else out of it.
Process it.
Yeah, exactly.
Separate
it's just
it?
straight up because beer has a bunch of calories and sugar and bullshit like that, and rum has honey and blah blah blah. But vodka is and Tito's is distilled a bunch and everything. It's very pure.
This is the most gluten friendly too. Whoa, it's from Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
So it's gay?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Probably said a little too crossing the line with the gays today. I just watched Dave Chappelle's new special, so I was like, all right, we can make fun of gays again. The closer is actually really, it was really powerful. Wasn't terribly funny. It was more of he's definitely in his Bill Hicks phase, I'd say.
Oh, you mean about to die? One word I've always kind of I don't really hear it anymore, but everything is faggot, and also kind of
I said it 5 seconds into this episode. Are you kidding me?
I guess I tuned that out.
What was it?
Oh,
yeah, the truck thing. Yeah, the truck thing. Because Civic, or with your Honda Civic and all the trucks, and I was like, oh, what were they making fun of you? They were like, get a truck, faggot. I said it
Oh, I don't remember that.
Anyways.
But yeah, but that's because
yeah, that one was pretty much phased out of
But that word, I don't know, it's kind of, it is really it is super hateful and hurtful. You're calling someone a bundle of wood because they would burn gays on a stake and all of it. So you're calling someone you're a bundle of wood.
So yeah, so this is the story I heard. I actually heard it on an episode of Louie where they're doing the roundtable comedians poker game. It was really cool because they'd always have Nick DiPaolo or a really cool comic that you don't get to see a lot of on the show. But one of the guys was saying, "Would you fucking stop with the fucking thing? It's fine." Just stop. You're whipping. It's fine the way it is.
Once again, Dallas is shaking.
I'm not shaking. You're fucking shit. Just leave it alone. Oh my God.
Okay,
Anyways.
Continue.
Okay. So it was a gay guy in the show, and he was saying I know, right? They let him work back then. And he was like, well, actually, they call them faggots because a bundle of sticks was called or they call gay people faggots because they used to burn witches. But gay people were thought to be lower than witches, so they used to use them as the firewood and would just throw them onto the fire, and they'd use their bones as the faggots. So I think it was spelled F-A-G-E-T, and I think there's another book, I forget what it's called, but it's about this Native American girl on the Channel Islands.
Oh, Island of Blue Dolphins.
It was an Island of Blue Dolphins, so the word faggot's in there, but in the historical colloquial what it means, bundle of sticks, not the slur for homosexuals or whatever.
Yeah. Speaking of, have you read Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer and all that?
I'm not gonna say the N-word with you, Nate.
No,
I'm sorry.
I don't want you to say the N-word, but when I read that book when I was like maybe 10 or 11.
Yeah, no,
and I was homeschooled.
I haven't read those.
So I was
homeschooled, so I was like, hey, we say
hey,
that
Mom,
word in the house all the time.
I've never seen this word. What's this word? And she was like, oh.
She was like, oh dear.
I remember, I read 1984 around that time, and there's a lot of fucking sex in that book.
Really?
Yeah, and I was telling my mom, she's like, what?
I've never read like a.
You haven't read 1984?
No.
Dude, you gotta read 1984.
Well, apparently all the pages I follow on Facebook tell me I don't need to read it because it's happening right now.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
One of my favorite parts of that book.
Apparently all I have to do is look at what's going on in Australia, and I'm fine.
Hey, Mike! It's 1984 over here, Mike.
Actually, if it was 1984 in Australia, they'd still have machine guns, which would be rad.
Well, yeah. I would love to just spoil this book and everything, but that book is very interesting.
Spoil the book. I'm not going to read a book that came out in 1984.
There's 3 countries controlling the whole world. There's someone controlling
like
most of
Russia,
North
China, and North America. Wow,
yeah, but
weird.
It's like split up. But
I called USA North America. What a commie.
But some dude he does something in a department for news or blah blah blah, and he's at lunch one day, and this always trips me out. And he meets some dude he's never talked to before, and that dude is talking to him like, we are phasing out. Soon they're trying to make so there's only 25 words. They're phasing out all these kind of words and everything, so people can't communicate. We can't talk or anything. We only have this or that. He was telling him that and blah blah blah. Like, tomorrow we're getting rid of this word. We're gonna stop using it. And after he tells that dude, he disappears. Like, bam, he's gone. Never sees him again.
Weird.
Anyway, yeah.
Is there a happy ending?
No.
I don't want to. That's horrible. We're going through it. There's no happy ending.
The ending is the worst part of that book. Because him and this chick, they meet up, and you kind of get matched by the master. He kind of like, you just kind of get forced to, with some chick or whatever.
Like the lobster.
Yeah, like you're just there to procreate. There's no like, bam. So him and this chick start rebelling. They find an area where there's no cameras, and they're always fucking. But the government.
Is this 1984 or Animal Farm?
1984. Animal Farm's also pretty good. But
okay.
Yeah, so at the they've been fucking or whatever, and they thought they had no cameras in this one spot, but the government's been knowing the whole time.
Whoa.
They get caught up one day. They just come in the house and get them, just bring them out, and they told them, we know you've been doing this for the whole time. You have pictures and blah blah blah. And they torture them for weeks and weeks, and they make so they are like, they love the government. They love everything.
They indoctrinate them. Yeah.
Yeah, and then. They went back into society for like 2-3 weeks, just walking around being like, oh, I love Big Brother, like, oh.
Sounds like Clockwork Orange. A little bit.
That's always trips me out. Like, they, even though they're gonna kill them anyway, they fucking just like destroy their mind.
Well, that's what the argument it is now. It's like people who think they're so counterculture, like all their ideals seem to line up right now with big pharma, like news media outlets, government agendas, and it's like really like, it's like, well, you're actually not counterculture or anti-authoritarian at all. Like, your agenda is matching the powers that be's agenda. I know it might seem like you're on the moral correct path, but it's actually, I think it's you're getting, sorry to reuse this phrase so much, but lost in the weeds, and like the actual freedoms we're having be taken away from us is really terrifying.
Yeah, no, and it's the kind of world we're living in where we're kind of getting into that kind of like, I don't know, just imagine the future and how much control someone can have over everybody eventually. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I know.
Complete control.
I know. Every time I hang out with my dad, he's always like, there's crazy shit going on right now, and I'm just literally just like, yeah, I know. I'm looking to you for comfort right now, not for you to tell me how bad things are going. So like, it stresses me out.
No, I mean, I don't think about that kind of future too much. I mean, I'm always worried.
Well, here's the thing. I do my part. I play my part. I want to, I do what I can in my small little existence to, maintain my freedoms and individuality and my personal civil liberties, and hopefully to protect the personal freedoms and civil liberties of my peers and people around me, and even people I disagree with. I don't care that you take statues down and like wear funny masks and have blue hair. Like, we both want freedom. Yeah. So
yeah,
and I'm pretty liberal about a lot of things too.
Yeah, me too.
I it's not that I disagree with these type of people. It's just that there's a strange like division going on, which is really unfortunate. Because I've never felt more like before coronavirus, I just wanted to go live in a city, go be a comedian, and just go like live like amongst the people and just like thrive and go to shows and go to little bars, have a little coffee shop. But dude, now after the way, first of all, the way that like the world governments have responded to this and all the crazy like just lockdowns and quarantines and abuse of power and things that are just slipping in, and the society's response, like people, like friends on social media and like things like that, the way they responded, like there's people on whatever side you want to pick or whatever side you want to divide it into everywhere that I just find so disgusting, and I'm so fed up and so embarrassed and so ashamed. And like I used to think I had grown out of hating people and grown out of being misanthropic and like you just have all this type of like anti-society, like ideas. And I thought those were like being phased out, and then this fucking pandemic happened and the way everyone responded, dude, I just want to fucking be I just part of me loves being in Los Alamos.
Yeah,
because it's like I don't have to be around anyone.
Yeah.
No one tells me what to do over there, and there's no fucking like silly mask rules and everything. Like everyone has to put a sign up, but no one wears a fucking mask over there. It's hilarious.
They don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. You know what's funny? 1984 was written, and I believe in the 50s, maybe late 40s,
late 50s, early 60s, I think.
No, because he
George
fought
Orwell.
in the Spanish Civil War that was going on, and Hitler was funding the other side, and he saw like the fascists versus the democracy or whatever you would call it.
I can't believe 1984 is a banned book too. It's crazy. It's like that tells you all the banned books are like exactly what the fucking is telling. The irony is just crazy.
Definitely read 1984. It's I think 200 pages long. It's pretty short. Animal Farm 2. Animal Farm is also that kind of.
You know what? When did you say you thought it came out?
50s.
49.
49.
Pretty close.
Yeah,
pretty fucking close.
And then I believe he wrote Animal Farm a little bit after that.
Yeah.
That one is definitely that one I would definitely read. If you're not gonna read 1984, read Animal Farm. That one's very interesting.
Have you ever read Brave New World?
Yes, that is another good one.
Aldous Huxley's
that one's like a Christian kind of like based book too.
Aldous Huxley. First of all, the coolest name, Aldous Huxley. Almost sounds like Albus Brian Dumbledore or whatever his name is. I'm fucking finally getting through all the Harry Potter movies. I have the very last one to go.
Never watched that shit.
Dude, it's so cool. I totally get why people are so obsessed. It's so nice to watch, and like I remember when I was a kid, Prisoner of Azkaban came out, and I watched it, and I was like, I don't really like this. This is kind of weird. There's like something missing to it. I didn't know what it was. Damn, dude, you made it right in that box. That was crazy.
I did?
Yeah, it fucking bounced off the wall.
Fuck.
Damn, you'd be like an accidental beer pong like savant.
No, sometimes I really am good at this shit.
But anyways, like Prisoner of Azkaban, so fucking good. It like broke my heart how beautiful and good that movie was in this like context of this series. You snore, you fucking little bitch. You know what I could do to you? I could give you a haircut and fucking make your life. Can you stop with the fucking cable? It's fine. What are you doing to it?
Sorry,
it's straight. It's not. You're not doing anything.
I don't know. I'm always just like I have something always planned. You know, I'm
Yeah, I know. And I'm trying to get you to change it to something else.
Okay. I mean, I was never allowed to watch Harry Potter, and I never really cared. I was like, whatever. I don't want.
If anything, that should be more the reason. Be like, I'm gonna rebel. I'm gonna look into the witches and warlocks and witchcraft.
Well, he's got a little wand.
It's cool. Look, it's cool for what it is, and the reason I think I enjoyed it. Emma Watts is pretty cool. Yeah. She's pretty cute. You know what? Animal Farm came out before.
I did.
Yeah, 45.
That was the first one?
45. Yeah.
You know, it's another good book.
Fahrenheit 151.
Yeah, that one is
451. Wow.
Yeah.
What isn't 151 the alcohol?
Actually, that's the temperature that books burn at, or whatever. That's supposed to be the
451.
Yeah, 451 degrees Fahrenheit.
Should
some
burn
of
that
the
book?
C.S. Lewis sci-fi movies. Those are very or
CS
not books. Yeah, those are
he
very
has
interesting.
sci-fi ones. Let me see. I gotta because I have Mr. Tumnus tattooed on my.
Yeah, no,
arm.
that's I remember that tattoo when I was like first met you. I've always been a big C.S. Lewis fan, especially growing up ChristianBoy.com.
The Four Loves, The Great
My
Divorce,
old
The
email.
Screw Tape Letters, Problem of Pain, Grief Observed. Whoa, he has some really cool covers for these books.
Okay, another one of my favorite books is fucking The Screw Tape Letters. That one was trippy. That's
What's
also a
it
short
about?
one.
I see. I'm looking
You
at
haven't
it.
read that?
No.
No, I'm gonna start fucking like twitching and yelling. You haven't read that? Oh my god! It's okay. It's another Christian-based book, but it's still kind of trippy. Just the way the demon is messing with this dude's head and playing, because it's a apprentice demon writing letters to older demon asking him advice on how to mess with this dude's head.
Oh,
So fucking
I've
trippy.
heard of this. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's a very good book.
Screw Tape
Even if you're
Letters.
not religious or you didn't grow up
Oh, you're
religious, it's-
talking about the space trilogy.
Yes.
Out of the Silent Planet.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Voyage to Venus or
Yeah.
Purelanda.
The last one's kind of a weird one.
The Hideous Strength. That Hideous Strength.
Yeah.
Oh, see, the thing I like about C.S. Lewis is how old, like the George Orwell stuff is kind of weird because it's the kind of the same era or came out right after like or almost like right before the like Chronicles of Narnia came out. Those came out in the 50s.
Oh, well, it didn't come out. Or it came out in the 50s.
The Chronicles of Narnia, yeah.
Because I know C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien, they fought in World War One.
Yeah. So
they
but,
know each
but
other.
yeah, so the first C.S. Lewis's first fiction book came out in 1933. But the Chronicles of Narnia, the first one, Lion Witch Wardrobe, came out in 1950. Oh, and then they all came out like consecutively, like 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56.
So have you read all of those?
No, I only read the first one.
The first one, the
Well,
wardrobe, or
yeah.
the actual first one?
You're talking about
The one with the
prequel, or are you talking about the Silmarillion, which was the
no,
Jake-
the first book in that series.
J.K. Rowling, J.R. Tolkien?
It's about how that whole the universe of
Yeah.
Chronicles of Narnia started. Because have you heard about what was her name, Lilith or whatever?
The Great Divorce?
Technically, there some back in that day, there was something about there was another chick before. Eve,
Yeah. Oh,
Lilith.
is it The Horse and His Boy?
Yes. No. That's the fifth one.
Oh, damn.
It's like the magician's son.
Magician's Nephew.
Magician's nephew.
A Magician's Nephew. When did this come out? 1950. That was actually okay. So this came out after the books. So this was the prequel that eventually came out.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, because I believe
that-
that he wrote Lion Witch in the Wardrobe first,
Yeah. Okay.
and then he just added because
Weird.
that book is about how that whole universe came about in a way. If I
Also,
remember
but
correctly.
it's not actually a fucking Mr. Tumnus. It's just a satyr I have tattooed on my inner arm.
I mean,
Yeah, everyone calls him Mr. Tumnus. I go, hell yeah, why not? The pedophile in the first movie, first book. I was watching the movie, the one that came out in like 05 or 04 or whatever, 03 maybe. Who plays it? It's the guy who plays Charles Xavier in the new X-Men movies. What's his name? He was in Split. God, what's his name?
I don't know.
Scottish actor. Fuck. McAvoy, James McAvoy.
Not ringing any bells, but okay.
He plays Mr. Tumnus, and I was watching it, and I was like, this character is like a pedophile. That's like the like theme is like he's like a molester priest type of he's like a banished, like weird, like, oh, I can't talk about it. Oh, you shouldn't come to my house, but oh, I can't help it, but I gotta invite you. And then there's like some weird like molesty overtones there. Are you disagreeing with me? You're groaning over there.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds pretty rough, huh?
Yeah.
What do you say we wrap this up? Go shoot some pool.
I think I said I didn't want to do this long. I feel like we've been talking for like fucking 3 hours here.
No, we've been talking for like 20 minutes, dude.
No, it's only 150. Right? 19, 20, 21.
Shut the fuck.
Almost 2 hours. We got 10 more minutes left, Alice, for 2 hours straight. Or if you want to just cut it, I don't care. Because what time? Because it does feel like it's starting to get dark, and I do have to wake up at 5:30.
Yeah, I don't want to,
Fuck, I do not want to wake up at 5:30.
Hey, dude, that's okay. Just take it easy tonight. We'll shoot some pool.
Take
just
it
relax.
easy.
Yeah.
You want me to take it easy?
No, I'm just saying.
You've been trying to have me take it easy this whole time.
Yeah. Oh, with the wire, the cable, the XLR cable, that thing.
I can't take it easy ever.
Well, let's go figure if we can't get some of that energy out of you and kick your ass in pool, and then maybe you can have a good night's sleep.
I
Yeah.
did take a 2-hour nap today, so.
Yeah, maybe you'll be fine.
And there's one way better than that. One time when you called me up,
What
I
time? Which
I
time?
was going to court. I went to court for that fucking arson shit or whatever.
Oh yeah, I had you over, and I was like, "Hey, come over, we'll do a podcast."
I came like that, and
then you said nothing. You said nothing. It was so embarrassing.
Because dude, I went to court and I was trying my best not to say anything. Because I'm pretty sure I said a bunch of stupid shit. This podcast, when you're in front of a judge saying shit, you can't say anything. Just yeah, So I was in that zone. Also, I was up early and I was stressed about that. And then I usually I'm smoking and drinking, and I didn't smoke or drink at all that day because I was pretty nervous about everything.
So you were like all anxious.
Yeah, and so I started drinking in your house because you just had some bottles there, and I was smoking weed, dude.
Yeah,
it just kind of hit me, and I just felt relaxed and like no stress. Like,
right on, I get you.
And sometimes you do talk a lot. I felt like rude to interrupt you.
Which is so funny because most of the time we hang out, I can't get a word in edgewise because you're sitting over there jabberboxing.
I was trying to be polite.
Off.
I was in polite, respectful Nate mode.
Well,
look presentable.
Don't do that ever again.
Yeah, fuck that.
All right, let's get out of here.